we just finished the Wakefield tournament. You watched everyone who participated in the guild tournament this year. You've witnessed Volmer, as long as everyone other than Beja and Dryzen become silvers. Bones and Callista become gold. Kimalis, Nakia, and Sarail become platinums. And Jasper, Tordred, and Nyavara become diamonds. Emil, your necklace is glowing and burning. Grizz, you're making some totems in your room, finishing up.
You gave it away.
The crowd is cheering, and Farino walks down into the pit, and he's congratulating you all. You guys are all currently in the pit. And he's just like, oh, congratulations on your new status within the guild. Take this moment. If anybody wants to fight again, the arena is open. The people, if you want to fight. And Bertram immediately looks over towards the half-elf man that is in the silver ranks with most of you. And he challenges him. And they just start duking it out right before you guys could even leave the pit. And yeah, you guys are in the pit.
I'm just like, let me go. I need to go find you because this is not feeling well now. No, I don't know. Does anyone help look for you for me?
Roger's coming with you for sure. Roger's
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, all right, I'm coming. You guys want to head on, find this monk boy?
I'm not in the pit, am I?
Yeah, you're like in the pit. You're just in the back with Dryzen. They're not getting like awards.
Oh, okay. Am I close to Emil then?
Yeah, you could you're probably only like 15 feet away.
I mean, I'll help find you.
I'll help as well.
Can I look around?
Yeah, I'll look around too. See.
Or yeah, I'll look around.
If you haven't
Okay,
gone
so, Carbon, Nana, what are you two doing?
I'm just kind of standing there quietly.
Carbon doing the same. I'm just, I guess, you want to just go with the group, or? Okay, so Nana, the group sort of starts to leave. Are you doing anything? Are you going with them?
I'll probably hesitate and then just sort of follow behind.
Like tag. Like, I'm kind of lonely.
Yeah.
Okay. So where's the first place you were checking, Emil? Or the rest of you? Where do you guys want to go?
I would check the crowd first to see if he's even there.
If they're not in the pit, then I would look.
Yeah, I would check in the pit. Sorry, I thought I was talking.
Okay, so you go to the pit. You guys all sort of enter the pit, and the very first thing that you guys notice within this area is that Chloe is laying on the ground and she is bleeding.
Okay.
She is unconscious and sort of by the pit. Not in the pit, but above it and to the side.
Okay, I'll go to...
And okay, and I need to finish the description. But so there is a, cleric-looking individual that's sort of, tending to her, it looks like. And this individual looks up and is like, what? This isn't what it looks like. I'm helping.
What happened? What's going on?
I don't know. Are you Emil?
Yeah?
I have no idea what's going on. Can you go get me warm water from the kitchen, or just give me a bucket of warm water.
Shit. Okay. Sure.
Okay, so you split and run towards the kitchen or whatever.
Yeah.
Emil, you need to go to Whispers while I talk to everybody else in here.
What the heck? Okay. Oh no, what's going on? We were just having fun.
Hey. Okay, so you are like running into the kitchen, right? You open the door and you see Joel is in there, and he just seems to be like looking very sweetly at a mess of dishes and other things that are covered in the sink. And he just looks up and smiles at you. And his expression changes entirely, and you see that there is a blade that goes directly through his chest, right through his torso, and blood
What?
starts splattering all the way down his white apron, and you see him start to cough up like blood and other stuff like that, but you don't hear him coughing up blood.
Joel?
No words come out of your mouth.
Joel! No! What do you...
And you see that he, with his hand still on the counter, he grabs like a dirty skillet that's in the sink, like this heavy cast iron skillet, and just swings around and clocks this shaded individual right in the head behind him, and knocks him the fuck out. And the guy behind him hits the ground. And Joe, who's like has his hand like on the wound on his chest, you just see he's gasping and breathing really heavily, and he like mouths some words to you, and he flexes a little bit, and he starts moving in your direction slowly, and he's like getting in front of you and trying to get you outside of the door.
Wait, no, you need help. You can't. Come with
No,
me.
no
we
words are
there's
coming out. No words are coming
I
out.
try to pull him with me.
But he's like guarding you towards the door, and as you get like towards the door, you see that there are 3 other shaded individuals that are in the kitchen, and they kind of come out from like the corners and crevice. One actually comes from the ceiling in this kitchen, and just about as you get the door, one of them has a crossbow, and he just shoots Joel right in the chest with it. And Joel sort of ushers you outside of the door.
What? Can I cast something?
Can you do it without saying anything?
I can.
So I need you to roll initiative,
Okay.
and then I need you to go back to general and not say anything.
16.
Drop him in the pit.
Hello.
Hey,
Oh, hey,
Is the
Logan.
meal back? I need more people here.
Hold on. I'm trying to get you guys to the map you guys are currently on.
Oh, we were gonna ask, is the pit the combat pit or is it like the training pit?
It's the training pit. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like.
How many maps you got?
1,000,000.
At least 3.
And you guys don't even get to half of them. You guys are too smart.
I was gonna ask you, Logan, because I'm done with like making my thing, right?
Yeah, so we'll have you I'll just say roll another initiative roll, but you
Right.
might not be able to join for like a combat round or 2.
Alright, yeah. Because I was gonna ask, like,
You
I
better
wanted to
roll high,
actively-
bit.
Yeah, I wanted to be actively looking for them at this point
Yeah, and I
because I
assume
want to show that shit off.
oh,
Are you
that-
just
I
carrying the totem around?
I put Nana in the
No, go
GM
in my room.
layer. Hold on.
Oh,
Uh,
I'm special.
I also almost put what is on your head, Beja? The hell?
It's
An investigator cap.
Yep.
Ah, okay, cool.
what a
And I think there's a
She's
pipe in
Sherlock
there.
Holmes.
There it is.
Then Dryzen.
And that's Chloe on the ground?
Yes, so with the red X, that's Chloe.
Damn it. Only at level 7 I get
Okay, so I'm just gonna you two guys put them all in the chat.
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Okay. So the highest being Dryzen. Damn. Oh, I gotta roll for them. Actually, sorry, hold on. Ooh, duh.
Wait, I didn't add my initiative bonus.
Okay, add your initiative bonus real quick.
Okay,
Oh boy. Okay.
Hope you're rolling the bad dice for these guys.
I am
Me too.
rolling the dice
Please.
that is mine.
Wait, to the bad one.
No, unfortunately for you guys, I'm rolling the one that I like the most.
Oh no. He's rolling the one Kimiko got him. We're doomed.
I'm just gonna enable these guys as their colors.
Oh, are they there? That's 4 of them? There's 5 total, right?
So we have blue, green, black, purple, and then not cleric, right?
What do they look like?
So
Like
now
this.
that you're seeing, well, hold on, I'll go into it after I finish initiative, so I'm not too distracted. Sorry. Emil, you are what? 16. And then it would be Grizz, and then 14 because you didn't add the thing, right?
Correct.
14, Grizz, 13. Carbon is 10. I like abbreviating your name because it looks like character. Car.
Car.
And then the
Boom, boom.
Oh, put my owl there as well.
oh yes, thank you.
Wait, I see that hat now. Hold on. Let me
Yeah.
zoom in on this.
Okay,
I can post it in chat.
I have everything set. Oh, God, I keep forgetting to do an owl. So you're gonna get battle test dummy right here.
Does my snake help too?
Your snake doesn't really have a. You could probably, but not for like combat.
Alright, just making sure.
So the very first thing to happen is this pink person right here is going to hit the closest person to them, which is Roger. And they're going to throw a large spear right into his dome. Okay, that hits. Roger takes.
Oh, I didn't roll
actually-
initiative from owl. I'm sorry.
Elizabeth, can you be Roger for me? If not, I can do it. But
My owl rolled 5.
Roger takes 9 points of piercing damage. I need confirmation if you're being Roger or not,
Yes.
please.
Can you say yes for me? Apparently this is not working.
Yeah, her thing is not working.
Okay. The very next person to go up is Dryzen. What do you want to do, Dryzen?
She wants to throw a dagger at the person in front of her.
Which one? Can you ping it?
This
guy?
The one that's like in black cap, a cape, something.
Oh, this one or this one?
That one.
Okay, this one. Go ahead and roll the hit. That does not hit.
She wants to do healing word on the person that's down.
On Chloe?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. So go ahead and roll for that. What are you saying to her?
Like, please get up.
Please get up. Okay. How much does she heal for? Here we go. 5 healing. You see Chloe sort of come to consciousness, and she is no longer unconscious, but she is. She's not looking very good.
Okay, that's all she wants to do.
Okay. I need to roll initiative for Chloe really quick. Sorry.
Did you get my owl in there as well?
Yeah, he's the battle dummy right here.
I mean the initiative.
Do you want me to roll for him?
No, I already said 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I
I
just
got
wasn't sure if you got it.
I did not, thank you. 5. Okay. And Chloe's initiative is 16. The next person to go is this green guy right here. And he's going to run directly up into Chloe's face. And he's going to strike her. 9 plus 4. Does that hit her AC? It does not. It just misses. And then he's just swiping at her with his long sword. And you see that they have these weird white masks on that look very tribal with feathers on them. And there's a black handprint that is on these face masked individuals. The next strike is going to miss. He's going to spend his action surge and strike 2 more times. Natural 20. And then that one misses. So he is going to do... Ooh. Chloe instantly falls to the ground again, unconscious. He just did 23 points of damage on that crit. Okay. And Chloe falls down to the ground, and he tries to strike at her again, but I guess he just misses as she's on the ground unconscious. And he's just kind of staring probably over at you, Dryzen. And you can't see his eyes, but you just see these black slits. The next person to go is this blue person right here. And he is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet right here. And he is going to attack at you, Carbrin. With his... Oh, okay. Pretty sure a 9 doesn't hit.
Correct.
Does a 24 hit?
Yep.
Okay, so you're going to take... Oh, shit. There it goes. You take 10 points of damage as he clocks you in the back of the head with his bow, his pole arm.
Okay.
And after that, Chloe needs to make a death saving throw. Emil, you were 16, right?
Yeah.
First success on Chloe, 1 success. Emil, what are you doing? You're in this doorway. Joel is in front of you. What are you doing? He's looking really bad, really rough. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say you need to in order to cast it in this situation. Okay, so tell me what it does. 3 people? Are you hitting? Okay. That hits. Okay. So you'd be burning Joel.
It only burns if they melee attack you.
Okay. Then go ahead. Go ahead. Yes, that hits. They've all hit. They all hit. Oops. 9 damage. Okay. 7 damage. Okay. Okay. You see these rays just smash into their forms, and Joel sort of like just has his hand on that wound. The guy that he hit with the skillet at like Mach 5 speed is still unconscious on the ground. But Joel's not looking very good. Neither of these guys, though, these searing bolts of fire hit their forms and start singeing them, like and they're like trying to pull their clothes off. They're like really not liking it. Looks like you hurt him pretty good. On the same initiative as you, actually, the one guy on the side is going to attempt to attack Joel again, and he does hit. Let's see how much damage he does. Okay. Joel is still alive. Out of character, he has 1 HP.
We need to get out of here.
No words come out of your mouth.
I need to still pull on him. I'm pulling on him.
You're pulling on him, yeah. But you see as like one of the crossbow bolts just sticks right into his chest again. He's looking very, very rough. The next person to go is Nana. Nana, what are you doing?
Okay, so, would I have to walk across, like, around this?
No, that owl's not really occupying a space. You can move where this owl's at if you want.
Okay. So I want to move here.
Okay.
And stab this guy. So I gotta roll for that. Hold on.
Yep, go for it.
24.
That hits. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Using your rapier, just poking him.
Yeah.
Right on. Is this damage?
Yeah, 6.
6. Okay, so he takes 6 damage. Okay. You see that as this guy runs up and clocks Carbon in the back of the head with a bow, you lunge forward and pierce him right above his shoulder, right where his pauldron kind of cuts off. And he's like, ah! You kind of pull it back and you whisk the blood away.
Yeah.
Doing a second attack with a dagger.
Oh, yeah. How do I do that again?
So you just, since it's a finesse weapon, just use your bonus action to roll to hit. You add your dexterity modifier and proficiency to the hit, but not to the damage. You just roll 1d4.
Okay. 20.
That hits.
And then
Just roll a d4. What do you get?
2.
Okay, so he takes 2 more points of damage as you whisk the blood away and you scratch the side of his face and deal 2 more points of damage, and you can just hear him go like back at you. Next up, Riz. So you're gonna be spending. You sort of hear. It's really quiet in the tavern. A little bit too quiet.
Alright.
You're like approaching. Like you're on the balcony that leads towards like the tavern. What are you doing?
I'm gonna. It's really quiet, right?
Yeah, it's like silent.
I would have thought. I'm gonna go and have a look at the kitchen. I would have thought like Joel would be
So like yeah, and then
making noise or something.
so right as you sort of walk down and you look over towards like that window at the kitchen, you see like 3 individuals cloaked that are
Uh-huh.
currently berating Joel, and Joel is like standing in front of a meal.
I want to run in there.
Okay, so in order to probably get that far in this turn, since you were like
How much
Probably
movement is
60.
it?
there's probably 60 feet away to get to them.
I want to get like to Joel.
To get to Joel, like to that door.
Right. So I can't actually get in there yet.
No, you could like rush up towards the door.
All right. Yeah. Sure. I'll
Okay.
I'll dash over to the door then.
Okay, you make your way right up to the door, and
Wait,
then
I should have. If I dash, I have 80 movement.
because you're a barbarian, you have 40 and 40.
Yeah.
So you could get through the door probably.
But I still can't get to Joel.
You don't. Yeah, like you don't have an action to really like do much.
I mean, the only thing I would have done would be like stand in front of him, so that any shots that he'd get like would go to me instead. But
I'll say you're standing next to him, but this is all happening within like 6 seconds. So you're
Right.
in the room, but
alright.
Grizz.
yeah, you see Emil's mouth moving, but you cannot hear anything.
Do the 3 cloaked people have anything distinctive about them, or are they just
Yes.
wearing cloaks?
No, they are wearing these white masks with black handprints on them.
I'm seeing red. Alright.
Okay, so next up, Carbrin. What would you like to do?
I would like to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level for Chloe.
Okay, go ahead and roll that healing.
$15.
Okay, so she heals back up, 15 HP. You see her drop and get back up, and she just kind of looks over at you, and she looks really mad. Not at you, but she just looks
Right.
upset. He's no longer
And then, how does flanking work in this game?
So, if you have somebody that is threatening them in like to their flank or behind them or somewhere, you have advantage on the strike.
So if I were to move there, would she have advantage? I'm just trying to figure out how this works.
Chloe would have advantage. You would also have advantage. This guy, however, would get an opportunity attack on you.
If you move.
Even if I used Misty Step?
If you use Misty Step, then you could probably do it, yeah. But if you're just moving over this way, then you'd get
Right.
an opportunity.
I'm not sure that I want to move there. I just want to make sure I understood. And then if I were to go like in between those two, like there, that doesn't count
It counts as flanking still, yeah.
for both of them or for only
Both of
one?
them, for both of them.
Oh.
If I do that, is that
You
an
can-
attack of opportunity?
No, you can walk like, for example, you could walk here to this square and around, and you wouldn't get an opportunity. This guy would get an opportunity. Sorry.
Hmm. Okay. There's like nowhere I can really move where I don't get attacked, is there?
Right. If you attack this person though, or this person, you would have advantage on the hit.
Like where we're standing right now?
Yeah, like so, this person right here and this person right here, you could hit them and have advantage because they are being flanked by Chloe and Nana.
Shit. Okay. I'm gonna attack the blue guy because he hit me in that.
Okay, fuck him up. And you get 2 strikes as a 5th level ranger
Wait,
now.
no. Actually, I can't because Cure Wounds is an action.
Oh, right. Good catch.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. So I guess that's my turn then.
Okay. Do you want to use is True Strike a bonus action?
I don't think I have True Strike. What's True Strike?
It's an action.
Right, that's what it is.
Oh,
I just was wondering if that ranger thing. You have one of them that's a bonus action, concentration. So I was wanting to know if you wanted to use that as your bonus action.
I need to look at it because I don't own the spell in D&D Beyond. So let me open my.
I wanted to quickly ask, if I was
Yes.
to hand a potion to someone, is that an action or a bonus action?
Handing it to them is an action.
Ah, alright,
Taking it yourself is a bonus action.
alrighty.
Actually, I will go ahead and cast Zephyr Strike
Okay,
just preemptively.
it is a bonus action, right?
Correct.
Concentration. So if you get hit, remember to roll a concentration check if I don't remember.
Okay. You'll have to walk me through how to do that, but I'll
Who
remember.
are you using it on?
I can only use it on myself.
Oh, okay, I understand. My mistake. So, okay. Right on. Next up is going to be this guy right here in the black. And he sort of has a a crossbow, and he is going to walk over to behind as he's running. He's going to shoot directly into the group of you. Let's see who he hits. Roll a Beja. He's going to hit you. Does a 13 hit your AC?
I cast shield as a react.
Okay, so ping falls right off. He's going to quickly restring his bow. That is not going to hit. A 9 does not hit your AC, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so both
It's
arrows
15
just go.
until the end of the round.
Oh, cool. So both just whiz. And he's going to duck behind this pillar, and he's going to, he's just going to chill there, out of harm's way. Next up, Roger. What's Roger doing? Yes, ma'am. Go for it. $17 hits, roll damage. Okay, go for it. Yes, at his level, it's 2d6. $14. Well, no, because he had the fire, right? So it'd be 14 plus 5. And you're hitting this blue guy. How does Roger want to kill this guy?
He just like
To who? Who's he saying that to? Don't worry, I got you.
Just one shot the guy.
Well,
Fucking
not
hell.
one shot. This guy was hurt before, but
Oh, wait. I didn't know that.
but he falls to the ground unconscious. The mask plate still attached very firmly to his face as Roger rakes the side of this guy. Next up, gonna be the non-cleric man. Also on the same initiative, the owl and Joel. What's your owl's dexterity?
I think
Higher
it's
than a
13.
+3?
It's a +1.
Okay, so the non-cleric guy goes first. Can I give him a fist bump? Fuck yeah, you can. He daps you. He just daps, and then he puts his dagger back down. Okay. He is going to cast. Oh God, what is it? Flaming Hands? Is that what it's called?
Burning hands?
Burning Hands. Thank you. That's what
Ooh,
it's called.
ouchie.
Into
Just
the
like-
group of you.
that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, just watch.
Shoots forth, outstretched. Each creature in a 15-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw. So I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw. As he angles this.
Natural 20.
Who needs to wake it?
Right. All of you.
21.
5, 10, 15, 16. Yeah, all of you would right here.
Oh,
Oh wait, what?
Same-
Rolls. Yeah, no.
No,
dex
that's
save.
for Roger, but it came out as my name.
Yeah, because
Oh.
you have your name lighted. Okay, so Roger's 21, so he succeeds.
I got a 3.
So
I've rolled-
Beja,
I
Beja,
rolled 3, 4,
Dryzen,
3.
and you rolled a natural 20, Carbon.
Yeah, it's 24 total.
Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8. So
I'm gonna also use absorb elements at second level while he does this.
And just as a reminder, you tieflings have resistance to fire, so you're going to take half
Yeah.
damage anyways. So everyone that succeeded, you take 5 damage. Everyone who didn't succeed, you take 10. Unless you're a tiefling, then you just take 5. So that would
I'm
be
about to feel
Dryzen.
really bad for this guy.
Dryzen, you're the only one that takes 10 damage. The rest of you
Okay,
take
that
5.
you're good.
Your
I
owl,
cast Hellish Rebuke.
did your owl make a dexterity saving throw?
It doesn't matter if it hits him, he's dead. He's
Okay,
1
it
HP.
definitely did. So your owl is poof gone.
Wow, can't catch a fucking break.
Alright.
I cast Hellish Rebuke on the guy.
Okay, so go ahead and roll.
Dex save of
Dex save.
16.
They rolled a 4, so they fail.
Ooh.
It's 9, 9, 6. So
So 18
24.
plus 6, 24.
Jesus.
How do you want to kill this guy?
what? Okay.
This person right here.
I'll say you call that fire. This is fire, and then I'm gonna point at him, and burst him into flames.
You see as this white retribution flame just instantly consume this man and this individual in the cloak. They just start screaming bloody murder as they burn alive, and they fall to the ground crispy. Okay. Next up is Joel. Joel is going to slam his chest where that wound is with an open palm, and you see him regain a couple of vigor.
Okay. What a guy.
Alright.
Just
And,
slaps him both.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he it's really cool to open palm just and he slams it into his chest and he flexes really hard and you see him start to heal up a little bit.
He
Um,
intimidates his wounds to heal.
With the rest of his movement, he's going to run directly into the face of the guy that shot him. That is sort of standing on this little like dining cart looking thing. And he's just gonna get right in his face and just start breathing real heavy and breathing out his nose. His mustache is moving. The owl's turn. Owl is unconscious, so it does not get a turn. Beja, it is now your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move to right there, and I'm gonna cast Burning Hands at level 2.
Okay. Dexterity saving throws.
Actually, I'll just level 2. Okay. Yeah, Dexterity saving throw of 18.
Okay, the first one fails, which is the black coat guy. Here comes the purple guy. The purple guy fails too, a 3 and a 4, so they both fail.
So that's 1. I get to reroll that. That's 3. Okay, so 6,
6.
10, 15. 15.
Okay. You see as it strikes them.
And then I'm also on fire.
And then if anybody hits you, then they take that fire damage, right?
Yeah.
But you just you see as Beja just runs directly past you guys and unleashes his burning hands. I even have the what's it called? Wait, hold it, hold. Wait. No. Where's fire?
Oh no.
Burns him.
Ooh, fancy.
And they don't like it. Their clothes is all singed. They're starting to panic. They see a couple of their comrades go down, and then it's going to be the top of the order, which is where this pink guy right here goes. That is apparently on fire. I'm not meaning to do that. This pink guy is going to run up into your face, Beja, and he's going to strike at you. Does a 13 hit your AC?
Shield again.
Okay, so now your AC is 15.
Yes.
That is 15 exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so that's one hit, and then he's going to use an action surge. 23
Oh.
to hit and 18 to hit.
But he gets 4 attack.
Yes, he does.
Oh boy, I didn't think this through.
Okay, so you're going to take. He hit 3 of the 4, right?
Yeah.
Did he?
So
He missed 1 and then rolled 3 above
the
15.
first attack is going to do 8 damage to you. As with this spear,
no,
he's like moving it around and kind of like a dragoon in Final Fantasy 14, the disembowel move. Stabs you right in the stomach and then rips it out. The next move is going to do 7 points of damage as he whips it across and then slashes it across your neck. And the next one is going to do 9 points of damage as with the finishing one, he just lunges forward and stabs you in the chest with the spear.
Where are you
Okay.
at?
I'm down.
Are you serious?
So Beja falls unconscious as this man has leaped right into the, embedding the spear directly into Beja's chest and driving her to the ground. And he just sticks her into the ground, and then he pulls it out and he whips the blood to the side. And then he just starts going. He kind of yells to the
Ooh.
guy in the.
He
And the
takes
black- Oh, he does take
hold
damage.
on.
Yeah. How much?
he
So it's
takes
3 hits.
3d4.
Yeah. Go ahead, roll.
So that's 3 on the first attack,
Okay.
2
3.
on the second attack,
Okay.
and then 4 on the last attack.
Ooh, he did live with 1 HP. He's still
Oh,
alive.
that's so bullshit.
So he does hit all 3 attacks. But he pulls a spear out of your unconscious body and he looks over to the side. Who knows Draconic? Nana does,
Anna
right?
does.
Yeah, I do.
So Nana, you hear basically this guy yelling in Draconic. He goes, "Naknikno, Grekro," and he's basically saying, "There's way too many of them. The plan is failing. We need to leave."
Avenge me.
Next up is Dryzen. Dryzen, what do you want to do?
Just gonna use frostbite on the pink guy.
Okay, so what do I have to? Is that a dexterity saving throw, or is that just to hit? Con save? 12 plus 1, 13. So he does succeed. Does he take half damage? Nothing happens at all? Oh no, okay. It's a constitution, yep.
Okay, she's gonna attack the person in front of
So
her.
since you didn't have a weapon attack with your action, you can't attack again with your bonus action.
Okay.
Do you have any bonus action spells or bonus action abilities, or do you want to
I'm
move?
gonna do healing word on Asia.
Okay. What are you saying to Beja while Beja's on the ground to heal her back up?
Just the same, like,
Get
can
up.
you get up?
Could you please get up? Okay, roll for healing. Huh. Okay, so Beja, you heal for 4 points of damage. You are no longer unconscious.
I'm gonna get up and wipe myself off and just glare at this pink.
He sort of looks at you. You can't really see any face, but you just see that faceless expression mask with those black eye slits, and he just kind of keeps whipping the spear around his back and towards the side, getting ready for any sort of attack that's coming next. Next is going to be this green guy right here. Did you want to move at all, Dryzen, or no?
No, she's gonna stay there.
This green guy is going to use his action to disengage from Chloe and Dryzen. So he moves without a opportunity attack. And he is going to move the rest of his 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Wait, is he going that
25,
way?
30. Oh, yeah, because he would get an attack of opportunity, huh? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He moves like that. And that is going to be his turn. he is going to end his turn. Next is the blue guy. The blue guy is fucking dead. Next is Chloe. Chloe is going to, after getting up and sort of nodding towards you, Carbon, for helping her up, she just is going to go on a full-on dead sprint in this direction. He's going to go up to this guy and try to attack him with her little dagger. Misses. Going to try again. A natural 1. She strikes once at this guy, and he just sort of deflects it with his spear as he's moving it around. And then on the second one, she goes to stab him, and he actually disarms her, flinging her dagger directly into the ceiling, and it sticks into the cobblestone. And it just hears... she is weaponless, and she's in front of this man. Next is Nana. What are you doing, Nana? Wait, whoa.
Wait.
It's Emil's turn.
Yeah. Okay. So there's 2 left, right? And the unconscious guy.
Yes. And Joel's in the face of one of them, and Grizz is like off to the side, like really looks like he's breathing heavily, like he's about to like wreck shit.
I'll rush to the unconscious guy, and I'm going to tie him up.
You're going to tie him. You're going to use your action and everything to tie him up.
Yep.
Do you have rope?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so go ahead and I guess you could just tie him up. What are you tying him up to? Give me a visual.
I'm gonna hog tie him, like I
Okay,
want to
yeah,
do.
Emil would know how to hog tie. Yeah, sure.
So I'm gonna just hog tie him, and I will just say, even though they can't hear me, we need to find out what's going on. And I'll
Yeah,
try
so
to drag
Grizz,
him
you don't
back
hear that
away
at all.
slowly.
Wait, did I hear what Emil said, or?
Nope, you
Nope.
don't hear any.
No,
It's,
I.
this room is deathly eerily silent. There's no noise at
Right.
all, no matter what you do. Okay, that's your turn. Next up is Nana. What you doing, Nana? What's your plan, girl? Hello?
Nana's got the mic muted. No.
Oh, I'm so stupid.
Hi.
I want to use Cure Wounds with the mandolin. How does that work?
So, if I remember correctly, you just use it because it has a thing stored inside of it, right?
Yeah, well, I brought it up and it says a creature you touch. So, like, do I just play it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, at 3rd level, which is 3d8, I think.
For healing wounds or cure wounds?
Yeah. Because it's at 3rd level.
1d8 for each slot above 1st level. So yeah, 3d8.
Plus
your
my-
ability modifier.
Which is
And who are you using it on?
Bayesian.
Okay. So what kind of oh, it's cure wounds, but you're just strumming the mandolin.
Yes.
Okay, right on. So roll that 3d8 plus your spell casting.
19 plus 4.
Okay,
23.
so you heal for 23 points of HP, Beja. Is that like your full HP?
Yeah, that's basically my full HP. I had
There you
4
go.
plus this means I go to my max.
You've never felt better. Feels really good. You
Yeah,
hear
so-
the power of a song and it reassures you. It makes you feel good.
So the healing word's gonna like pick me up, and I'm gonna be like slouching over. But then, after Nana comes over and cures me, I'm gonna be standing like all up,
Uh-huh.
proper. I'm
Right
gonna say thank you. It was wonderful.
These guys are looking really scared now. Next up, Grizz. What you doing?
Which is there someone like in my direct path?
Yeah, there's a guy with a crossbow. Or not a crossbow, I'm sorry. There's a guy with like this really long sword.
Right.
Wearing just like this very draping black cloak.
Has he got the mask on?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna run up to him and I'm gonna attack him with my great axe. It's gonna be a reckless attack.
Okay, go for it. Roll with advantage.
20 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, and I think my rage increase is still 2, isn't it?
At this current level.
Okay, that's a 10 damage.
10 points of damage. Okay.
And I'm gonna attack him again with my extra attack.
Because you're
and
level
I'm also
5
gonna
now,
make-
right?
Yeah, and I'm also gonna make it
Hell yeah.
reckless.
Hell yeah! So go ahead.
26 to hit.
Fuck yeah, 26. That's definitely hits, dude.
That's
If
an
you do more
11.
than 2 damage. Yeah, that. So tell me how you finish this guy.
I am just going to kick him in the nuts, and then I'm gonna drive my axe straight down the middle of him, slicing him in half.
Woo! Okay, so you don't get all the way through, but you get like probably about a foot into this man's like chest cavity from the top side, and it just starts splitting from there, and it doesn't go any further.
Is
But
there
it
just blood everywhere?
just blood everywhere.
I'm just gonna slowly turn to the guy next to him.
Which Joel is like in his face, and this guy's like, you can't see his facial expression, but you could assume it's probably like that smell's probably him shitting himself.
Nice. All right. That ends my turn.
Okay, Carbon, what you doing?
I'm about to give Green nightmare.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna
remember
misstep my ass right there.
right. Oh, there we go. Okay, right on.
And then I am going to attack Green Guy with my first attack. So that's gonna be, and I'm going to also use Zephyr Strike.
Of course, of course.
So that'll be 1d8 plus
And you also-
1d8 force
you also
plus
have advantage.
2d6 fire.
You have advantage on the attack
And-
too.
Okay, so let me roll this first.
This is for green.
This is a 21 hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so let me do some. 8 normal damage,
Okay,
7 force damage,
15. Okay,
8 fire damage.
and the fire damage is coming from your whatever.
Absorb elements, yeah.
That's what it's called. Okay. Is absorb elements concentration?
No.
Okay, then you fuck this guy up. So that's 15 plus 8, right?
Yep.
How do you want to kill this dude?
Hello.
Oh, sorry. I forgot I'm on push to talk. So, like, I'm slashing down on him and I'm, like, really angry. And, like, my intent is to hurt this dude. And I just kind of go, like, where the head meets the neck. And it's like, I'm not poking anymore. I'm just going to slash through this guy.
Right.
And
through
as
the
I'm
fucking
slashing, the rapier, lights on fire from the
Uh-huh.
fire that I took from what's-his-nuts over yonder.
You can also hear it kind of whip through the air with this wind like Zephyr Strike, and you just pierce right through his neck and just leave this hole and then flick it out the side. So there's like the right in the middle of his head to the end of the left is just gone. Like a clean cut. And he just staggers for a moment and falls directly onto the ground, bleeding out. Dead.
So then I'm going to tear.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to attack him with my next attack. Does a 15 hit?
That does barely hit.
So I'm going to use non-lethal damage, so I just want to knock him unconscious.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
And, I mean, my minimum damage for this is
Yeah, so
literally
you
going to be
knock him
5.
out. He has 1 HP. So he is unconscious. But
Okay?
he is not.
Sorry.
Or we'll do a different one. We'll do sleeping.
Okay, and then I'm going to move there, and I'm going to use my last attack on Bro over here.
Uh-huh. So roll to hit.
15 again.
That does barely hit.
8.
8 points of damage. Okay. As you cut down his buddies and run directly into his face, this person with this sort of crossbow, you strike him across the back. He just and he He's just looking real scared, folks. Oh, it is his turn.
Can I
He's
scream in Draconic at Draconic to him?
Yeah.
In Draconic, okay. I want to scream, "Si Gorti Orgato looks for Sri Raffle," which is, "I will not let you cowards live."
Ooh, spicy. I would say make an intimidation check, but it's not your turn. But that would have been an amazing intimidation check on your turn. But this guy is going to use his bonus action to disengage from you, Carbon,
Pussy.
and he's going to jump into the pit.
Get in the pit.
And he's going to use his action to throw a smoke bomb on the floor. Dun, dun, dun. And you guys can't see him. There's just this whole area is smoked up. I gotta find a smoke thing. The next person to go is Roger. What's Roger doing? That's 15. Which pillar? This one? 20, 25, 30. Yeah. What's he doing? Is he hiding? So give me a stealth roll. And is he at the point where he can do stealth as a bonus action, or is it still an action? We'll just say it's an action because I think he doesn't get that
I thought
yet.
it's a bonus action.
It is when you.
Yeah, his is a bonus.
Yeah.
Normal is action.
Okay, so there you go. You got a 10. So he thinks he's pretty stealthy, but you can all see him. Yeah, so he still has his action. No more movement. Unless you were to use your action as to dash. Oh, okay. Go ahead and just give me. Okay, there you go. There you go. What are you just readying the dagger of?
Yeah, I'm reading the
what kind?
Flamekeeper dagger.
Okay. We are going to move because like this area is sort of settled down. It's going to be 2 rounds until this smoke disperses. Is there anything you guys want to do on this map right now?
Yes.
I would like
rounds?
to tie up the pink thing.
Okay, you tie him up. What are you tying him to? Like the pillar or to itself?
I'm
Wait.
tying him up so he can't move, and I guess I can tie him to a pillar. I wasn't really planning on that. I just meant bind him so he can't move or anything.
Sure. Do you want to bind him to a pillar or no?
No, it'd probably be convenient to carry him.
Okay, so you just bind him up. He's still unconscious. Beja, what do you want to do?
Well, so I saw the guy do the smoke bomb in the center, so I was wanting to go to the center and cast sleep, like on the center of the smoke.
Also, like you completely fill that area and cast sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that. Roll sleep.
Okay. 8, 9, 15, 23.
23. Okay. You cast sleep. It's still smoky right now.
Okay. And then I want to go in and see if he's in there.
Okay, so you're actually like walking down. Okay, so
Yeah.
it is still smoky. Just give me an investigation with disadvantage.
Ooh, rip. Hold on. Plus 9 now, so 11.
So you haven't heard this individual hit the ground in the sleep, and you also can't seem to find him. Another round, and then it'll be gone though. Is there anything else you guys want to do while you're waiting for the smoke to disperse?
I
I
wanna
guess
move
just
over.
move up against the
Chloe's gonna be doing the same, just waiting.
I'm gonna be like, are you okay, Carpin?
I'm okay.
Oh, also, if we're waiting, can I want to take out my manacles and hand them to Carbrin.
You could like toss him up because this is like a 15-foot pit where you have to climb down a ladder.
Oh, can I do that before I drop them?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
You can use these to make a time up better.
And as
And
you're
then-
down there,
I
Roger,
do that.
with his 10 stealth, is probably like talking. He's like, "Beige, what you doing down there? Get up!"
I do use the manacles on Pink Guy just to be like extra.
Oh. Okay.
Got tied up
Uh,
and manacled. Fucking hell.
Is it dangerous to be down here? I say to Roger.
He just kind of looks at you astonished, like, "The fuck?" The smoke does disperse. And
Wait, do I have to roll to see him?
No,
What in the southern fuck?
this
He's surprised.
this man,
that you
this
saw
man
him.
is not in the pit.
Hmm. Okay, I'll get back out.
Can you move the earth and see if he buried himself?
Oh,
At this point, Roger jumps down and tries to help look.
Oh, I don't have mold earth anymore. I changed it for prestidigitation.
So, Roger's gonna help you investigate. Do you want him to investigate with advantage or you?
Me.
Okay, so go ahead and roll investigation with advantage.
I see you've chosen the
Natural 20 on the first roll.
prestidigitation,
29.
The best ability.
You are 100% certain that there's no one in the sand. There's no specific lumps where they're gone or anything like that.
Is the pit like walled? So is it like completely walled?
Yeah, it's like
On the inside?
stone. Yeah.
Hmm.
Before we continue on with this, since that person is gone, we're kind of out of the combat order. We're gonna go back to the kitchen.
Still come.
Joel, yeah, you guys are still in combat over here.
Hell yeah.
Joel is going to use the skillet that he has in his left hand, and he is going to clock this motherfucker in front of him with it, this heavy iron cast skillet, and he's going to miss, unfortunately. Next up on the next turn is this guy, this individual.
Which guy?
The only guy that's alive in this room anymore, the one with the crossbow.
Yeah.
that
I
Joel's-
can't see anything if there's a map.
And he's going to use his action to throw a smoke bomb.
Oh, that asshole.
And sort of you see Joel and this thing disappear into smoke.
Wait, Joel
next-
and the guy?
Yep.
Oh no.
Now it's top of the order, Emil. What are you doing?
Well, since he's gone, I'm gonna go.
Oh, you also can hear noise now.
Oh, yay! Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna go see if I can get Joel and try to like feel for him.
Okay, you're like, are you yelling for him?
Yeah, like Joel.
Easy enough. Easy enough. He's like, I'm right here, and he like comes out of the smoke, like, and he sort of wades out. His wound isn't really fully sealed, but it is manageable. And he just is like, and he flexes.
I got a guy. We can ask him questions. What is going on here?
And Joel just comes over and he picks him up and he sort of looks towards you, Grizz, and gives you a nod of like, good job with that one that you split in half. And he starts just like taking the body out towards the tavern.
I'm not even looking at Joel right now. I'm just looking at this like mangled corpse. I'm heaving. I want to do a. Would it be a If I was to like try and like smell around and see if I can pick up the scent of like any other black hands, would I be able to do that as a perception?
Yeah, I'd say perception.
Yeah, because I get advantage on that
senses.
stuff, I believe. Let me double check that real quick. Let me check if I get advantage, because I think I just get proficiency.
What are you doing, Emil, while this is happening?
I guess I'll follow Joel outside.
You're not getting the water? Whoa.
Oh shoot, the water. That's right. I'll get.
You don't have to. I'm just kidding. It was a joke.
Oh.
You can if
Oh,
you
yeah.
want. You can
Yeah,
middle wood,
I'll
but-
grab some. I'll grab some cold water because it doesn't matter because I can heat it up.
For,
Alright, Chris.
yeah, I don't get advantage on those, by the way.
Okay,
I
so
just
just give me a
double checked.
perception.
Yeah, I did. 18.
So what are you looking for specifically?
I'm like sniffing around to see if I can pick up a scent on the on any other black hands that are around, or if I can follow a trail or something. I'm on the fucking hunt.
So there is not like anything specific like that. You do definitely smell the guy that is unconscious. You smell the guy that was chopped in half. The other presence, which sort of smelled like a very strong cinnamon, I would say.
Strong smell of cinnamon left on your
Cinnamon or cinnamon adjacent?
Cinnamon.
Actually, can I go run to the front desk?
And hold on. And you sense that the person with cinnamon's presence has been erased.
Right.
Emil, you sort of come out of the tavern. You see Joel lay the body on one of the tavern tables, and he's just like looting it, basically. Are you heading towards the front desk?
Yeah.
Okay. So you open the door, and the immediate air of the people sort of hanging around and being merry. You see Illyria kind of standing by the door. Oh, hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, did you hear that? Fuck.
What?
The music just changed.
Yeah, did you hear what I said, though?
Yeah.
My internet cut out, sorry. Anyway, so you see the people are being merry and they're having a good time. There's like kids playing in the stalls and everything like that. Illyria is like standing over by something else, like one of the other stalls.
Illyria,
What is it?
come in here quick.
And she sort of follows you. She opens the door and she takes one good look. She's like, "Oh my god!" And she sort of like she touches her earlobe, and she just leans her head to the side, and you can just hear her whispering, "Farino, we have a problem." And she leans back and she just kind of looks at you, and then heads over towards the corpse.
Do you know what it is? They just kind of attacked
I
and
just
then.
got here, Emil.
Well, why is everyone okay outside? Why is it just? Is anyone else gone? Did
Joe's like
any-
inspecting the body, and so she comes over and she starts doing the same. Farino busts through the door, and right as he comes to the door, he immediately locks it behind him. And he sees the corpse. He's like, "Oh boy, good thing we hire tough staff, eh?" And he comes over and he looks at Joel, and Joel's like,
He needs a healing potion. This is not the time.
Joel's just like, "I'm all right," and he just keeps inspecting. He's like, "Is this that black hand?" And Farino starts looking. He's like, "Yeah, it is definitely. This is their sign." And he sort of looks over towards you, Emil, and he's like, "Are you okay?"
I mean, it doesn't matter right now. There's Chloe's over there, passed out, and I'm like shaking with the water bottle in my hand. It's like, I need to get this water.
Grizz! He's like shouting into the kitchen because he could see your like hulking form through the window.
Before I like walk out, was there one of the guys that was in the kitchen that was like unconscious, or were they all dead?
Yeah, there's someone in the kitchen that is unconscious right now and tied up.
I want to hit like the rope and just start slowly dragging him along with me.
No, he's
I'm gonna
with
just-
us.
Oh wait, no, he's in the
Oh.
kitchen. I'm sorry, he's in the tavern. My apologies.
Oh right. I'm just gonna come out, and I'm gonna fucking stare daggers at that guy, and I'm gonna go to grab him.
Farino starts questioning, and you sort of fill him in.
I
and-
don't even. I just eyes on that guy who's unconscious.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I mean,
take
like
him
a
away.
little. But you fill
Oh,
all,
right.
you know, he gets filled in for the situation, and he just goes, wait, you said Chloe was hurt?
Yeah, she's in the pit with the rest of them. Oh,
Oh
my God.
boy. Okay. And he starts like walking towards the pit. You going with him?
Yeah. And I was like, Grizz, come on. We need to check on everyone else. I'm sure he'll be here just fine. We can question him later.
You see Illyria, Grizz, you see Illyria sort of move her hands and say a couple words, and you see these this magical locked manacles sort of appear around his wrists.
Right.
Just
I'm just gonna drag him off to a room somewhere, a nice little private room.
So you're gonna like after they're like searching him and making him. They're like not moving.
Okay, after
him.
they've like took away his weapons and so I'm just gonna drag him off to a room.
So you like kind of go to take it, and Joel just kind of, and he shakes his head at you.
I take
Go
him
get the
anyway.
others. Okay, make an opposed athletics check. That's okay. That sounds really fucking
Ooh.
railroady, but Joel rolled a natural 20.
I'm still raging, aren't I?
Yep, you have advantage.
Which means I have advantage, so I rolled a 24.
Yeah, he rolls a 25.
Fuck!
Strength. He's that's literally all he has going is strength.
Alright, then I just do like a bag grunt and fuck
But
off
he's
to the...
he's looking at you, and Aaliyah's like, "What are you doing, you stupid oaf? Go get the others. We'll question him here."
Chris, are you coming?
Yeah. I'm not saying anything, I'm just following you now. Riz is pissed.
Yeah. So you guys make your way down to the pit, and you see the rest of your party sort of like scour. You see Roger and Beja scouring through the sand looking for things. The rest of you like around this other unconscious guy over here.
I'll hand Chloe the water.
I will have gone to like start searching the bodies, I guess. I'll start with the green guy because he's dead.
Okay, so you're just like looting.
I don't like that word, but yes.
Okay, right on.
It's more like searching for identification and stuff. It's
Just give
less
me-
about taking gold.
Give me an investigation check.
Save the gold for me.
Can I
10?
assist?
10. Okay, so throughout, I'll give you a general for all the bodies that you have here, including the guys
Mhm.
tied up. You get a total of 10 gold through all of them. And you see tickets for the tournament in each of their pockets. And you also see, their weapons and their face masks. And as you sort of lift their face masks, you can see their faces. This guy looks like an older gentleman, human, maybe like 50, pretty old. Very long hair, ponytail. His skin looks like it's seen a lot, especially around his face.
Mm-hmm.
This person, I think I called it a him occasionally and a her, but this is a woman, and she is of younger variety. She has not only the black hand paint on the mask, but under the mask also has it on her face. She is human, brown hair, very young, probably in her like mid-20s. This guy right here is a halfling, and he is probably in his 30s, and he is snoozing it up right now. He is knocked the fuck out. He's very muscular too, very lean.
And green.
Yeah, and pink or purple.
Oh, after I give him the water.
Chloe just looks at you, and she just bows, and she does not look very happy, and she just takes it and she starts dabbing like a cloth and then wiping the blood that is kind of all over her body off.
It's so hard to play dumb. Where's you? He's usually with you.
Her expression goes from thankful to very concerned and angry, and she just says, I don't know. This is not the music that'll be playing right now. Sorry, guys. This is from when you stepped out.
What was the last thing you remembered? You were unconscious. Where's that cleric dude?
And she just kind of points towards the guy that's on the ground. Carbon's currently like checking for identification on this individual. And she just says, last thing I remember is there were these people attacked us while he was training. He's not here. I think they took him. But there was more before.
would they take him?
And she kind of like bites her bottom lip really hard to the point where it actually starts to bleed. And she just looks at you and she's like, I don't know. And she immediately starts sort of walking out like the door towards the door, and she immediately like falls, like she's hurt pretty good. And she stands back up and she passes Farino and she's, I'm leaving. I'm gonna find him. And
No,
Farino's
you
like,
can't go alone.
Can I stop her?
Yeah, you could. You could like get in her way.
I wanna stop her and just give her a hug.
So you just sort of give me just a general, give me a persuasion check.
Alrighty. Persuasion?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you
Well, I've got a -2 to charisma.
you hug her, and she just kind of limp noodles, just is like hanging there, and then she shoves off of you, and then she's gonna continue walking towards the door.
You
I
can't
was
go
gonna
alone.
say something.
Chloe.
I was gonna say something whilst I was hugging her.
And she's like walking away. What are you gonna say?
I'm not gonna stop you, but I want to help.
And she just sort of looks over her shoulder at you with a curious look.
You know how much I fucking hate these bastard Blackhand. You know how much you. So if you've got anything that you might have touched, might have even been near, give it. I'll see if I can pick up his scent and I'll come with you.
She sort of looks around, and she has this I want to say bandana, but it's sort of like a bandana, more like a scarf
Mhm.
that covers her mouth all the time, and it goes around and then drapes off her back or her front. It kind of keeps her, like that bottom part of her face, always covered.
Mhm.
And she just kind of grabs it with both hands and she pulls it off. And as she pulls it off, you guys see that the whole bottom part of her jaw and neck is burned very, very badly. But it doesn't look like it was made by fire. But it looks like her skin is completely ruined. And she just hands it to you. And she looks very awkward, kind of looking away. But she just hands it to you.
I'm gonna do a perception. It would be perception, right? Again, to see if I can pick up like use scent.
Yeah.
Roll 20.
14.
14. God, that's good.
So you do smell like a vague, like you can smell that this would probably belong to you at some point.
Mm.
This probably, it's not gonna lead you to where he's probably at, but
I have like a vague trail?
you get the scent. You
Right,
know,
I've got the
you've got this. You're a bloodhound. No, but
I'm
like,
ready.
like if you were to smell this somewhere else, you could probably follow it with that
Uh-huh.
perception roll. But it's not something like, okay, I know exactly where he's at. This is just
Yeah.
something that probably belonged to him when he was younger.
Alright, I'm gonna hand it back to her. I'm
And
gonna say,
she immediately like wraps it back up over her face so you can no longer see that happen to her face.
yeah. Alright, got his scent.
Carverin
not
starts
strong,
casting
but-
detect magic.
I don't have to. It's not ritual. It's at will now because of my feet. So I just do it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you sense the presence of magic, right? That's within 30 feet. Is that what it was?
Yeah. So I can sense it. I know what school it's from. I can see auras of it.
Okay, so you see, you know, of your various party members, you see Nana's mandolin is very magical. You see that Emil is kind of a lot like Old Man Weck right now.
Okay.
You also see Roger's new dagger is heavy evocation. Sorry. You also see in the pit there is no sense of current magic, but you get the sense that a dimension door was probably cast.
Okay, and there's nothing on the now dead not cleric.
No, actually. You do actually sense that there is a magical essence on, oh my god, I can't think of the name. Fucking Beija's book. That's what it is. But you've seen that before as well.
Right. I just
Nothing.
write that off to spellbook.
Yep. Farino doesn't have anything magical on him. And yeah,
I go up to call.
What about Illyria?
Illyria's still in the tavern.
Oh, okay.
Can I finish what I was saying to?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So after I've given her back the scarf, I'm gonna say, look, I've got a scent, but it's not strong. We'll either need to start moving now, or I'm gonna lose it.
And she just kind of motions with her head, like, hurry up, let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna
And
go
she-
with it.
And she start walking out the door.
Wait, but we were going to Pern.
And she stops again, and she looks back, and she says, why?
There's Black Hand there, and I wanted to make sure everyone there was safe. But I guess they are currently. So. But maybe they can give us a lead. The other place is Lucre, isn't it? That's where their main headquarters is.
She just kind of nods, and she says, so do you want to come with me? Do you want to come with me to Pern? I'm going to find him.
I turn around
I wanna
nervously
put-
to see everyone.
I want to put my hand on her back and say, we're gonna find them.
I'll go to everyone, since we're away from them now. It's like, Chloe suggested that we all go try to find you, if we want to.
Where do they think you is?
Well, it's associated with the Black Hand, so the closest place that we know of is Pern. And then from there's where you's from.
We can. If everyone else wants to take out his black hand, then going to Pern sounds like a good idea.
Do you really want to delay going to Volcano Heights?
I mean, we were going to Pern anyways. It's just with more haste.
So, should we Kai said he was coming with us. Should we go find him?
Oh, yeah!
Farino sort of starts to shuffle. He's like, he's not here right now.
What?
I can cast sending.
But he said he was going.
Farino sort of walks up to you, Emil, and he pats you on the back, and he doesn't say anything, but he just sort of pats you on the back. He's like, it'll be okay.
Did he say why?
I'm sorry, Emil, I can't say.
I use a sorcery point and cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay. So is this a saving
Christ.
throw?
It's not a saving throw as long as I don't try to dig
Holy
deep.
shit.
I
Okay.
hear for an entire minute anything on his current mind.
Okay,
Yeah, for the
we won't go to
duration.
whispers because I think this will be interesting for everybody here. But you basically peer into his mind.
Yeah, so any stream of consciousness that's going on in
so-
his brain.
So the very first thought that you see, and it's kind of disturbing, is, my God, Drow are really attractive. He's like, so that's the first thing you hear.
On point.
He's like, wow, you can't get more perfect than that. And then he kind of focuses. He's like, I cannot tell Emil that his father went to Volcano Heights. There is no way. I cannot break that promise. I am not going to tell him.
I
It's too
cast
dangerous.
message to him. You knew?
He's not done thinking, you fool.
Oh, sorry.
You got unless you
I'll
want to
try
stop it there.
resist. No. Resist.
And he just goes, he is like, I lost my train of thought because you interrupted me, so that's it.
Okay,
That's what you get. Go ahead.
that's fine.
What are you doing?
I cast a message to him and say, "You knew."
What?
I don't know how, and I'll do it in. Actually, I'll say this in common. I don't know how, but I was able to read your thoughts.
He looks real like worried right now because not only did he just like sexually undress probably one of your members, but he's like, oh fuck, cat's out of the bag.
How long did you?
It just happened. It was either I or Alpheus send him, and well, I guess he chose me. So
But why
I'm
didn't
in trouble.
you tell
Oh
me?
boy. Cause I wasn't supposed to. He told me not to tell you.
Well, not that part, but the other part.
And he
That-
gets
that-
he gets red in the face. He's like,
No, not that part either.
what are you talking about?
You knew I was looking for my father, and you knew this entire time who it was.
No, I didn't. What?
Never mind. So he
He
went.
looks at you really kind of like, what?
He,
Are you talking about Modeus?
what?
Oh, for your father, Modeus.
Yeah.
Okay. I've only
I-
recently heard out about that. And he starts tapping his like cheek.
I cast message to him again. What?
You want to go to Whispers, or what are you doing?
I was just.
I'm really confused because I think you heard something that didn't happen.
Yeah, let's go to Whispers for a second.
Okay. What is your deal, clown? No, I didn't. I said I can't tell Emil that he went to Volcano Heights. Okay, well. That was a slip of my tongue because that didn't happen. Well, no, it already happened, so whatever. Oh, General.
Your son, then he's evil.
Hey,
He's also going to be short.
Yeah.
Do you guys, what did Farino say?
Like,
Oh.
not tell Emil that his father went to Volcano Heights.
Oh, I did say that wrong. Shit. So you guys know that now. Fuck. Well, I'm mad.
Yay!
Okay.
Free knowledge.
Oh, did I let that slip? Whoops. If it makes you feel any better, I didn't know till recently. He went with Luz Dominas, the whole group. I'm right here. And he starts to laugh.
gonna
One of my
beat
guild
that
members has been
midget up.
kidnapped. This is no joking matter.
I've wanted to make that joke this entire session.
Oh my god.
What are you talking about? Poison, Beja? What are you doing?
So the mortar that Carbon threw, I want to go find.
Oh, okay. So it's like spread across the cobblestone. And it's actually eating away the cobblestone. It's dissolved. Like parts of the cobblestone around like this area right here are just dissolved, and it's just kind of a little bit steamy.
Emil brought a bottle, right?
I have a cup of water.
Can I take that?
Well, there's no.
it's on-
If you're trying to get the acid, it's dissolved like into the cobblestone.
Oh. I just want some water.
Chloe's looking rather impatient at this point.
I say we go to Pern. but we are a team. So, what do you guys think?
I want to
We-
go.
We were going to go anyway, so I have no objection.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, all of this changes as we're going faster, I guess.
Awesome. Okay.
Wait, do we have time to stop by the shops, like on the way out?
Ask Chloe that question.
Chloe-
See what
Chloe
she tells you.
She glances at you and she says, "Prepare what you need. We leave as soon as we can."
Okay.
And around this point, you're telling Farron that guy's unconscious, and he's like, "Oh, man," and he like goes over to Rogers. Yeah. Can you help me carry this man upstairs? We got another one up there. Sure, I guess. And he
Oh, go
starts
with
to
Roger.
haul him upstairs. And he plops
So
him down.
as Roger's picking up that guy, I'll just go up to him and say, "Hey, if you're gonna take off those manacles, can I get those?"
Oh, yeah. They are yours. So,
Okay, thank you.
but he starts heading up towards the tavern. Chloe leaves, and Chloe is essentially like in a video game where it's like the video game asks you before the final boss, where it's like there's no going back, yada yada yada. Prepare.
Guitar
That's
Hero
basically-
3.
Like she's basically standing at the door waiting for someone to talk to her and tell them you guys are ready to leave. And
What shape does she look in? Like, is she?
she's fucked up.
I'm gonna give her one of my healing potions.
Like let her drink it, or
Yeah, I'm gonna let her drink it.
okay. So
No, I'm just gonna show it to her. Ooh, look at this.
roll for healing.
Don't you wish
She
you had
takes it.
this?
She takes it and downs it.
What's the healing again? Is it 1d4 plus 4?
It's a normal healing potion, right?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus.
Well,
Let me look.
I think it's plus 2.
I don't know why I thought 1d4.
2d4
That's fucking
plus 2.
2d4 plus
1d4 is the healing word, I think, at first
that's
level.
7.
So usually her wounds start to heal, but she's still kind of like gashed in places. Like her face was probably smeared against the cobblestone pretty good.
But she's like,
Um,
she's breathing a bit
She's
better, I'm
looking
guessing.
Yeah, she's looking a little better. Her
Alright.
her wounds start to heal a little faster. So, you guys are in the tavern. Farino has these two unconscious people on the table. And he's just sort of sitting there with Joel and Illyria waiting for them to wake up.
I want to walk up to him and be like, "Where's my mother at?"
She's still watching the fights over in the arena.
Okay. Can you take me there?
Yeah, sure, you could walk there yourself. And he opens up the door and he kind of takes you into the arena, and he shows you that all the doors that kind of divided you guys before are open at this point, so you can sit wherever you want.
Okay.
And you go over there, and your mom is sitting, and she's in the midst of watching Dabbledob and Garth fight each other in their little wizard battles, and she seems to be enjoying it. She thinks it's funny. She's like giggling and has her like hand up to her mouth, so you can't see her mouth, but
I'll go ask Ilaria for a health potion as I walk.
Same.
I have 2 exactly.
Okay, we'll take those.
Well, one of them is a supreme.
How much are those?
A lot. And she sort of like looks at you like there's no way you're gonna afford it.
Can you like split it into normal ones?
Doesn't work that way.
You can take the potion. I'm
No,
okay.
no. You can take it. You were here for it.
No, go ahead.
I need you to decide so I don't waste my time. here.
Flip a coin. Roll a 1d. One is me, 2 is you.
Oh, 1d1.
Flip a
One.
coin.
1d2.
Oh, okay.
One is a head. The one at heads.
I didn't know what we were doing.
So
Did you just say 1 is him, 2 is Emil?
So
I
basically,
think that's
with 50 gold, you can get this potion. It landed for you to buy it.
Oh, okay. Wait, me?
Yep.
Okay, I'll take.
Okay, so 50 gold off your gold, and you can have that potion.
Okay. Wait, shit. Actually, I already have one in my inventory. I
See,
didn't realize.
You do this as you're handing the gold to her. She hands you the potion. She
Yeah.
just blinks slowly at you, like,
No, I'll take the
you
potion.
get
Then I'll go to put it in my bag, and I'll see another one. And be like, oh, sorry, I already have one. Here, you can take this one, Emil.
Oh, okay. And I give him 50 gold.
Oh, okay, thank you.
One exchange.
She just like that was way more complicated than it needed to be.
Sometimes I forget I have things. You know how easy it is to lose things in this bag.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, this isn't important, but can I buy pen and paper?
Magical pen and paper, or just
just-
regular?
Just regular.
Sure. She has like an entire scroll and a casing for it, and some things of ink, and she says it'll only cost you like a gold piece.
Okay.
Do you have any things that'll help, like generally, like rope or stuff like?
She sort of gets into the back, and she kind of presses against the wall, and she's like pushing it, and they'll like rotate, and they rotate to like the adventuring gear section. And yeah, there's like rope, there's like a grappling hook, there's like other things like that.
Do you have? So specifically, I want to find ball bearings or caltrops,
Yeah, she has
as well
those.
as. Okay.
She's got about 50 ball bearings and 10 caltrops.
Wait, don't they? Do ball bearings come in bags of 1,000, or are they individual?
They come in bags of 50 here, apparently.
Okay, so I'll wait. You said how many caltrops as well? I'll take one of each if possible.
Okay, so 10 caltrops, and they're like bigger. They're not really, really small. Like I don't remember that game. It's like Jacks or something.
Yeah.
They're not like super small. They're actually deadly caltrops. And she says for those there'll be 15 gold. For the ball bearings, just 1 gold for a bag of 50.
Okay, I'll take both. So that's 16.
I'll buy a crossbow.
Okay, 16. You want a crossbow?
Yep.
I don't know how much a crossbow would actually cost normally. So hold on a second. Anybody else want anything?
How much
Ooh,
is the grappling hook?
The grappling hook, she'd probably give it to you for 5 gold.
I'll fucking take.
So you now have a grappling hook with 50 foot of actual like chain on the end of it, so you can like climb it. But it's like a meaty grappling hook.
And it's
that kind of
5
folds in.
5 gold.
Yeah, and it looks almost like gnomish in make, where it like actually can fold in, and it's kind of interesting because, especially
I mean,
in
I
Jurassic
don't know what
Society-
that means, but I'm looking
Right.
at it and I'm intrigued.
but it's like basically you can push it in, and it just looks like a metal bar at the top.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
you can press a button, and with this gnomish make, it unfolds into an actual grappling hook. A meal, 25 gold pieces, cut down to 20 because of discount.
Okay. So I'm down 70.
Are you getting ammunition for it?
Yeah.
Another 5 gold for 30 bolts.
Okay.
If you want to know the range and stuff of that.
I think it's from the book, so I can just find it.
Anybody else want to do anything? To gear up?
Yes. Does she have any water skins?
Yeah, she could have water skins. Easily
How
enough.
many?
Like, as many as you need.
I'm gonna
She
get.
probably has 5 or so. Enough for
Uh,
each of you to have one.
I already have one.
I already have a water skin.
I got something at the beginning.
Ah. Uh. Oh wait, no. I think in the
Yeah, you
the
would have one.
backpacks. Yeah.
one.
All right, never mind.
You guys could get all
Yep.
this general stuff like that too, like from here without any cost, I would say.
I get.
I'll get feed stuff.
Sure.
Wait,
Okay.
how are we getting there? Do we need a horse or a cart?
And Farano sort of looks. He's like, since this isn't a actual mission with the guild, I can't give you horses.
Wait, wasn't there a Black Hand mission? I'm gonna go to the board.
Okay, so you go to the board and you check it out. And pull up my missions notice. There is not. There is not.
Okay. Is there anything? Can I look at the board for anything around Pern
So, are you
or in the
looking?
direction?
There is Princess Ashelia Rose Daxio missing any information, but has been torn off. You notice that. There is wildlife attacks in Britain. Do you want to look at the map for a second so you can?
Past Daxio.
Yep.
Oh god.
I was
Oh,
Arg!
oh girl's
Who
back.
Guile?
Who Guile?
Guile's theme goes with everything.
So you have this for Brimsworth right here.
That's a bit out of the way.
The other ones
I mean, it's
are,
a straight shot to Pern. Like,
you also
Pern's
have.
directly in the way.
There is Nightmare Infested Town, Lancaster.
Ooh.
You have no idea where that is. You haven't
I
asked.
like
her.
nightmares.
There
But
is
basically,
also-
there's nothing around where we're going, so I would.
No.
Pern is
kind of-
directly in the way of Brimsworth. So's Volcano Heights.
Yeah, but it's like way off to the side.
But Ferno continues. He's like, I can't give you horses, but what I can do for you, because I'm a little concerned as well. And he sort of like goes into his pocket, and he pulls out like a. You would notice this, Beja, as a component for teleportation, and it says, I can teleport you to one place that you want. You just have to tell me where.
Well, we want it all to go to Pern, don't we?
I'm going to defer to Emil on this one.
Chloe sort of looks up at this, kind of like listening intently to what you say.
Well, we can go to my house. It's a little off of Pern, but we can do some investigation. I don't. With Roger around, if we get spotted, we're in trouble.
Can you teleport us anywhere, or is there a specific location that you have to put us?
Anywhere that I have drawn a specific magic circle.
Where's the closest magic circle to Pern?
The one in Pern. There's one in the back of the can't think of the fucking word. The cellar of the tavern there.
Do you
known as-
have? Sorry.
It's known as the Blind Mistress, the tavern there.
Do you have any? Ooh, would I know this? Do you have any like clairvoyance magic? Like look there to see if it's safe.
I specifically don't.
Well,
Me.
if we
Yep.
can go there, but we have to be ready with disguises and stuff, like we
Should we
planned.
take a rest before we teleport? Because we're kind of beat up from that.
Well, Chloe wanted to go as quickly as possible.
Yeah, Chloe kind of leans off the wall and she says, "The faster we are, the more we can get the jump on them. They don't have teleporting.
Ooh,
At
you're
least
right.
At least I think. Maybe we could get there before they get there."
Maybe we can find hints.
I
we don't
would
have
think-
to initiate combat.
I think they have some level of teleporting.
And she looks at you curious, and she's like,
The one that we fought that jumped in the pit that disappeared. When I casted Detect Magic, I got the sense that they used some sort of like a door to leave.
and she sort of pipes up. She says, "Even a better reason to go now and teleport there before they move on."
Yeah, they don't know we're going after them. They probably think they have a few days. Right?
Yeah.
DM, did you see my close question?
No.
I asked. I assume that the clothes I have would be like Dro style, so I was wondering if I could get like overworlder clothes
Yeah, you could
from
potentially.
Ilaria.
From Illyria, yeah, she probably has something.
Wait.
She-
Roger,
Let's
did
get-
you get
And
a
a
cloak?
less armor cloaky thing.
yeah, you could do that.
Okay, I do that.
Are you're just gonna wear it over your armor, right?
I mean, for now I'm just buying it until we figure out what we're doing. But
Okay,
I
was
would
just gonna
probably
say,
put it over.
If you don't put it over and you just wear it, your AC will decrease accordingly. And or
Well,
increase.
right. I mean, I'm just planning on buying it and holding on to it while we're discussing.
Hey, could I go to the Black Hand guys and see if I can get a mask off?
Yeah, their masks have been taken off of them.
Can I take one?
Yeah, you can take both of their masks.
I'll take both of them.
Wait, Roger, do you
And-
know these people? You said there weren't any here.
Roger goes over to the table and he lifts the cloak off on their arms, and he checks it on the left arm of this guy. You see a very not pathetic tattoo, but definitely not as intricate as Roger's is. He looks at it, he's like, these are just lackeys. And he kind of points to the elbow and he says, "You see how the eye isn't open? You look in the on the elbow, the eye is shut." And then he kind of shows you on his arm that really tribal that goes all the way down from his left pectoral all the way down his left arm, very intricate, beautiful tattoo. And then on his elbow is the eye is wide open. And you're just like, that means they ain't shit. And these are probably just lackeys. And since they got the eye, that means they were directly reporting to the Seeker. And he sort of looks a little solemn. He's like,
Wait, I thought you were the Seeker.
Exactly, which means there's a new Seeker.
Did we check the tattoo on the leader? Also, I'm gonna go down and get the mask.
Yeah, okay. So you go down and you can grab their masks off of them.
How many total? 5, right?
So 5 plus... Or no, because one got away. So 4, 5, you have 6 masks.
Oh yeah, because of the kitchen. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go back to the group and say, well, if we're gonna teleport there now, if we can get cloaks or something, and then wear these,
I
maybe
don't
we
think they
can
would
fit
walk
in.
around with masks on their face.
Right,
Well-
I think this is just an operation, but I think Beija's got a good idea. We could, if we need to sneak around inside, wherever they're at, we could wear these masks.
I mean, I'll just keep these in my bag for now, but if we need them later, it's good to have them, I suppose.
So,
Or I can give you each one of them. I have 6 of them total.
I'll put up my hand for one.
Okay,
I'll
I'll
put
give
up
one.
my hand for one.
So Emil, Carbrin, I'll
Okay.
give one to Donna
I don't
and
need
Dryzen.
one. I got the tattoo.
I'll take the last one I have that's not mine. Hand it to Grizz.
I'm not here.
Wait, you're not. Oh, you're with
Yeah,
your.
Nana's with her mom.
Okay. Grizz, are you here?
Yeah. I was gonna
I'll
say
hand you
like
the
I'm.
map.
Oh yeah. I guess I'll take it very reluctantly.
Don't crush it,
Like-
please.
It's tempting. I wanted to ask Illyria if there are any things I can buy to help me with tracking you. So like tracking footprints or. you know.
She gives you a curious look and she says, "I know. Not that I'm aware, and I am aware of everything that happens here."
Were you aware of the Black Hand?
She kind of shoots you a glare, and you hear that cackling voice inside your head go, "Good one."
Oh, he didn't mean it or she didn't mean it like that. It's just, how did they manage to get through?
This is the one day they probably could have. We've never had anything like this happen before.
Turning into Snape.
Farino steps up and is like,
Potter.
"Yeah, anybody with a ticket can get in." And he starts to see the flaw of his little tournament here.
But still, there's so many adventures. Why would... What... How did we get separated?
And he just kind of speaks up. He's like, "Enough! By sending you, what's going on? Where'd Nana go?" And he's looking around. "Nana, with your mom, are you doing anything over there?"
I'm just gonna sit there for a while, and then like,
Mhm.
I guess whenever a fight ends, I'm just gonna look her in the eyes and say, I have to go somewhere. Um,
Oh,
I'll be safe, but this is the last time we're gonna see each other for a while, is it not?
I guess it is. You have an adventuring life to be a part of now. And she kind of smiles at you, a very warm smile, like she understands. Um, just will you come visit when you can?
Um, as soon as I can.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Someone was talking over you. This crowd.
Um, I'll visit as soon as I can. I promise.
You better. And she smiles really big, and she's gonna give you a hug. And she wishes you luck.
I wish her a safe journey back to Daxio. Find the word.
Okay. Do you make your way back to the group?
Yeah.
Okay, you see Nana come in, and Chloe kind of comes off the wall. Are you ready? Is everybody ready?
Can I go to the guy who has my manacles and get my manacles back?
Yeah, you can take it off of him. And as
Also,
you go,
I'm gonna
Joel,
before I do that, I'm gonna say, Farano, can you get this?
no problem. Joel? And Joel takes out some manacles and ties them up with those.
Okay, thank you.
We'll send you a message if we find anything before these guys wake up.
Okay. I'll cast Disguise Self and make myself look like a regular person would. I'm a little
I'll go
boy
ahead
with
and put
brown
the-
hair and freckles.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and put the Overworlder clothes on over my armor.
Okay. And you look very similar to what Illyria is wearing.
Cool.
Um,
But I'll keep like my hood up so that
right.
you can't see my face and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna whisper to Emil, like, should I disguise myself too?
Probably, because they're interested in interesting people. And you're an interesting person.
Oh, thank you.
On that
Oh.
note, I think one of the ones we really need to cover up is Dryzen. And he looks over towards Dryzen.
Ooh, I can't help with that. Maybe
And
Nana?
actually, Princess of goddamn Daxio.
Hmm.
Oh, you're back. Here, take this mask.
Why?
It'll be useful for disguise.
Okay. She takes it and kind of like looks at it weird.
Okay. Guys doing anything else?
Hey, can't you turn into an animal? Maybe we could just do that.
Oh, I'm gonna disguise myself as well.
Okay, what are you looking like?
I'll just be a generic human.
Okay.
I'll be an NPC.
Alright. You look exactly like an NPC.
Disguise yourself as Jim. You look god.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know that girl that the very first session we
my
did, where
God.
like I made her go away from the tent.
Oh, yeah?
I'll be that person.
Okay, yeah. Sure. Okay. Anything else? Farano has his
Wait, did we
components.
cover up Nana?
Not yet. Nana has a mask though.
Or
But
driving.
Nana already looks like different than what Ashelia would have.
Yeah.
But she
Like
has
she has
bright pink
different hair color. She has a couple of facial features that are like new. I think there's like a
Wait,
Well,
no, don't tell me, because I believe that's what she looks like.
explain. Well, I guess don't explain, but Nana doesn't look like Ashelia entirely.
Okay.
Okay. If there's nothing else,
Did we,
I'm already
The
kind of.
only thing I can do is just turn into an animal. So I'll just do that.
I think we're ready.
okay. So you all get into your forms. How long can you be an animal?
2 hours.
So, what animal are you turning into?
I'm just gonna be a snake, like my.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Oh, that's gonna really fuck with your pet snake's mind. He's like, what? My master turned into me.
Um, fair enough. Yeah, there are two snakes on the ground.
Which is which?
One looks a little bit more like plump than the other, I would say.
I'll grab the non-plump one, and I'll
Okay,
hand the
that
other
one-
one to
That one is Dryzen.
I'll hand the other one to Beja, or hand it out to see if she wants it. Oh wait, you're a different size, aren't you?
Yeah, slightly.
Okay, then I'll give it to Grizz. You want a snake? Nana, you want a snake? Carbon?
Ooh.
Roger?
Can I?
I'll go
yeah,
for
I'll
the
take
snake if Grizz doesn't.
I'll take the snake. Hell yeah!
I hand it to Carbon.
Wow!
Okay.
Dryzen would want that.
Wow!
Where does the snake like to sit, out of characterly?
On like the neck.
Okay, so I let him do that.
Okay. I have to look up something for teleport really quick. Sorry.
Oh, by the way, before we go, can I get the Brimsworth quest?
Yeah, if you want, you can just snag it.
Okay, I'm taking it.
'Kay.
And you can fill me in later.
There is no. It doesn't say number of creatures for teleport. It just happens.
It's 9 squares, I think.
Is it 9?
9 squares, so like anything within a certain area.
Anyways, you guys get led to the teleport room, which is over by the gold area. And he leads you into the room, and there's like this glowing arcane sigil in the middle of the floor. And
I hesitate big time.
if you could all just stand on the sigil, and I will send you to Pern.
This isn't how I wanted to go home, but okay.
I'll go on.
And
I hesitate and look doubtful, and then I get on.
okay. Everybody else on?
Yeah.
Wait, is
Yeah.
Roger disguised in any way?
He's like has a hood on.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys step into the thing. He starts alakazam or whatever, and you see the material components fade into dust, and you all are assaulted with the smell of ale, and you are in a very dark, spider cobwebbed basement. You hear there are some footsteps above you, like some distant chattering. When you guys left, it was about 2:30 in the afternoon. So you assume it's about that time too? You hear some moving and some chattering above you.
Maybe we shouldn't go up all at the same time?
Is Dryzen an animal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
because
look-
it's a snake.
I look for ways out that aren't the obvious ways out.
Could Dryzen
Give
check?
me an investigation check.
What's Chloe doing?
She starts walking towards the ladder hatch that leads up.
I'm gonna go with her.
She sort of pulls the scarf up a little bit higher.
I'll go up there too.
13, you look for any other exits. None that you can see. And then you get towards the edge of this corner that's on the opposite side of where the rest of the group is heading. And you do see that there is a cellar door that opens up like barn door style, but it is locked from the other side.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
gonna cast. I'm gonna cast.
Okay.
I guess I relay this information to the rest.
up
But
the
if-
stairs.
I was gonna say,
I'd
if
be
you guys
there.
are that committed to the last,
So Carbon turns around and Nana's the only one that's really there, and the rest are like currently walking up, and you're like, so the cellar door, and it's just Nana, and she's listening very intentful. Like, yeah, yeah.
I would turn around.
I just shrug and go, like, follow them, I guess.
Wait,
Because
what-
that's
what'd you
not suspicious at all.
Totally.
You guys head up. The tavern owner currently seems to be cleaning a mug, and he just looks over. And he sort of gets the gist of it, and he leans over the table, and it looks like a very Sam Elliott looking kind of guy. Human, old, has a wicked cool fucking mustache. Literally Sam Elliott if he was in D&D.
Oh,
You guys know who that is.
I had to look him up, but I see.
Hello.
And he just like, God, I already went into his voice, fuck. And he just goes, so Farino sent you, did he?
Can he be making that face?
Not really, no.
Oh,
Not exactly, but kind of, yeah. Gotta keep that quiet, though.
He kind of looks over in the tavern where there's nobody in here. He's like, yeah, I'll keep it real quiet. So, what's the deal? What's the lowdown? He doesn't ever send people this way unless there's a problem.
There's something with the black hand going on.
He immediately looks at you, he's like, how'd you know about that? And then he makes that face that Carbon just posted.
Look, it's a long story, but we just know that they're here.
They definitely are. Listen, I'm the only tavern here, and I ain't fixing on causing trouble for my tavern, so I'm gonna just drop this hint for you, accidentally. I hear that the Black Hand has a good handle on the auction every evening, and he
Wait,
winks at
wait,
you.
That same auction? Oh, okay.
And he just says, well, so what can I get you all for a drink this evening?
As I come out, can I just say, "Oh, that's a wickedly cool mustache"?
He smiles big. He gives you the face that Nana put into the chat. And he's like, well, thank you, Missy.
I'll take the biggest ale you got.
Yeah. Fills it up from the cask.
I thought you was spinning it.
Yes.
No, sorry, I don't know. I couldn't make a noise.
How
Ah.
do-
But he fills it up and he slides it over to you. It's foaming. It looks pretty good.
I'll chug it.
And then you guys notice that this tavern isn't like the fanciest place by far, but it is humble and it is homey.
I'll
I
go
take a
look
short rest here?
outside. Yeah, I'll walk
Yeah,
outside.
if
I'll
you
walk
want it,
outside.
if you want to take a short rest, you can. Yeah.
Okay. Can I cast Find Familiar during a short rest?
How long does it take for the casting?
An hour.
So you wouldn't get the benefits of a full short rest if you did that.
Okay, I'll do short rest then. I'm recovering 3 level 1 slots.
Okay.
I'd like to
So-
also take a short rest with her then.
Roger kind of catches you, Emil, as you're heading out. He's like, "Hey, we gotta rest a little bit. Come on."
Oh, sorry, I just got excited.
I mean, no, it's all right. How about I go and I scope the place a little bit, and I like make
Why
sure.
can't I go with you? I mean, I don't look
Because
suspicious.
you ain't the stealthiest little boys. I ain't just saying.
Come on. I just want to walk around.
He's,
I
he
just
wrote.
wanna walk around.
He's like, all right. How about this? If you can win and hide and go seek in the next 5 minutes, I'll be the seeker. And he kind of smiles like that was a good pun. And he says, if you can hide from me, we can go while these guys rest.
I'm gonna
Okay,
message Emil
cool.
immediately and say, "Come over here."
No, wait, I'm playing hide and seek.
So Roger goes to the towards the bar, and he lays his head on the bar as he's sitting right next to you, Beja, who's you're taking your drink, and he just puts his head down. He starts counting in Orcish. He goes,
I'm gonna message Emil and be like, "I can make you invisible."
and he starts counting down. Raw,
I'm cheating.
no,
Ah, okay. Sure.
nah.
I'll
Ethan,
do it.
no. He's counting down. You might want to hurry.
Yes,
Beast.
go.
I did it. I did it.
Ellen,
Okay,
roll.
stealth, I guess,
Ah.
right?
You're
14.
invisible.
Okay, 16. I'll
Hide.
still hide. 16.
Advantage. Advantage.
Advantage.
This is
It is,
Curse.
16 is higher.
Nose.
Yeah, you're.
Uno.
Am I invisible too? Because I'm on the mill.
So you're a
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, we give the fat snake to Carbon. Like,
So your total is what?
16.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll him a perception. Actually, I think since he's physically looking for you, it's gonna be investigation.
Would it be at
Unlucky for
disadvantage
him.
because invisible?
No, I give advantage on the stealth roll, so no. Where is Roger?
Do you want me to roll it?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Investigation. So even if it was
Shit.
disadvantage. So Roger immediately wait. He's like, Uno, go! And he slams the table and he gets up so fast that he actually passes out and he falls directly onto the floor.
What?
What?
You hear just a loud crash and you see the bartender make that face that Carbon just that had posted into the chat directly over at his body, and then towards the rest of you guys, like, does he do that often?
This is the first time.
So
I'm gonna
Emil,
finish
looks like
my
you
ale and
won.
then go down.
Yay.
And then poke Roger.
I'll just be like, hey, take care of him. I'm just gonna walk around real quick.
Thumbs up.
Oh, you can't hear me, but it's in a direction somewhere. You can't see me, but it's in a direction somewhere. All right, let's go, Dryzen.
Okay, so you exit the
Also,
tavern.
you're invisible for an hour.
Huh?
You're invisible for a full hour, unless you want me
Okay.
to drop.
I'm also in disguise self, so it works.
Hey, you exit the tavern. You make your way. Oh, sorry. Ugh. Sorry, we're gonna play some music right here. I think this is the song I want.
It won't be for too long. I just want to kind of scout out and see what's going on. See if I notice any differences.
You walk out, and this is the very close to the auction area. It sort of has like these stone pillars. Sorry, I'm trying to find this thing. You know, the old farming town that you're used to. You haven't been here a lot, obviously. But directly outside, you see the very sharp, white stoned buildings that are very symmetrical. Stones. Also, the roofs are slated red, shingled roofs. There's carts, barrels, and horses that litter the streets. You know, being hitched and or on a hitching post or something or the other. The buildings give off plenty of space between each other. This town is a free floating civilization without any walls. By what I mean free floating, there isn't like a super defense. You can see the beautiful mountains in the background that sort of cover the view to the rest of the continent and shelter this town from most of the harsh environment. There are thriving market areas that you've seen before. There are livestock auctions, like I mentioned before. You hear people in the distance shouting in the center of town, like like that. And the buildings all seem of a similar wealth. There doesn't seem to be much of any sort of slum area. It is a quiet, nice little town, and you're in Pern. You're in the middle of Pern. Where are you going?
I'm just gonna scout around, look at the auction, see if I notice anyone different.
Give me a perception check.
Perception. 15.
So you sort of peer over this little half stone wall into this that's sort of blocking you from jumping into this canal that runs through the city very smoothly, that you probably think is a runoff into like the sewers and stuff like that. But it's all clean. It's not like disgusting. But you sort of peer over and look over the canal and these half-stone walls, and you see that there are individuals selling and talking about livestock. You see them holding up things like little signs to say that they're bidding or they're interested. And you actually see a very familiar face. You see Caius Amberheart standing on one of the carts, sort of just watching everything.
Oh shit. I cast message to him. Caius, what are you? I thought. What are you doing here?
You see the individual, like Caius, sort of immediately like pay attention and look around, like you just freaked him the fuck out. And he can reply to message, right?
Yeah. In his brain.
Where are you?
I'm invisible, but I'm over this corner. I thought you went to Volcano Heights.
You see the individual get off the cart and start walking in a random direction towards like a corner.
No, not that way.
Why are you over here?
No, turn around. Go to the left a little bit. I'm over this canal.
This way, right here?
Yeah, little closer.
Okay. And you see him eventually sort of stumble upon you, kind of bumps into you, and he's like, hello.
Hi. Well, you can't see me right now, but that's
I can't.
Where's everyone? I'm so glad to see you.
I would say the same to you, but I can't see you.
I can't revert this. We're all in a tavern. We're looking for you. Something happened back at Wakefield.
The water Aldrinari?
Yeah, and Chloe was hurt really bad, and we had to fight a lot of people, and I couldn't say anything. Like, I couldn't hear myself, but we're all okay now, but we're here trying to find you. Not you, but Uebaruchi.
That is terrible news. He sort of looks around. Can you bring me to your friends?
Huh?
Can you bring me to everyone else? You said you came here with them.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay, take my hand. I can't see you.
It seems like a bad idea, but okay. I'll grab his hand.
Okay.
Where is everyone else? The rest of Los Dominos.
Oh, they finished up and they sent me back to Pern to check out on the Black Hand.
Well, why didn't they come with you?
Why would they need to?
I don't know. You guys hang around a lot. Aren't you guys friends?
Oh, we're more than friends, we're family.
Oh, and, Dryzen's here too, but she's in snake form.
He's just kind of like has a look on his face, like, what? And, he's like, I didn't know you could do that kind of, look. But he's just, sure.
Guide him to the bar. God, everything about me is telling me not to do this.
Okay, so you make it to the bar. It is the blind mistress. And you open the door, and you guys notice that Caius walks right through the door. Caius Amberheart. He's sort of wearing like a black tunic. Looks like he's in more peasantry clothes, almost like he's trying to be stealthy about his presence a little bit.
And he's giant purple teeth.
Yeah, and he's Caius fucking Amberheart. So, but he seems to be wearing like fitting the bill of the clothing around here. And the barkeep sort of makes the face of the one that Nana posted. I like it as a reference. But he's like, oh God, sorry. Hold on, this is very important that I do this right. Did I not write this down? I'm gonna hate myself if I did not. Oh, so the barkeep goes, Mr. McCallus, thanks for stopping by. And he starts filling up an ale. And Caius just responds, yes, not a problem. And he goes and sits at the stool. Or, like, where are you leading him to? Just, like, to the bar?
Yeah, to the bar, and I'm gonna poke Beja. It's like, hey, can you make me not invisible anymore?
I'll snap my fingers. Ooh.
So you return to the form of this,
Oh yeah, damn it.
what are you again? I can't remember what
Wait,
you
I'm a
said.
same size, same scruffy hair, but brown, and I have freckles.
That's right, you're like a human Emil, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. And Caius gives you a weird look. And then he looks towards the rest of you. And then he looks at Chloe. And he just goes, what? Do you know where they took him? Did they take him here? And Chloe just shakes her head. I don't. And she takes a drink of a ale that's been provided for her. At this point, the barkeep kind of takes the hint, and he goes over towards the door and he locks it, and he goes, I reckon you guys need some alone time. Wouldn't want any customers coming in. I'll be upstairs.
Is Roger
And he,
still unconscious on the floor?
no, he's up, and he's sort of like rubbing his head. It's just kind of like, you know, when you like black out, you stand up so fast, because.
Sure.
But yeah, the barkeep's like, I see you need some alone time. I'll be upstairs if you need me. And he makes that face that Carbon put in the chat. And then he walks upstairs.
Hey, so Caius, do you know where Alpheus went?
After the battle and he sort of looks at the rest of you, Volcano Heights, I told him to teleport me here, and then he used his other spells to teleport the rest of everybody else, to Daxio.
Oh,
So he's probably there?
but did the fight go well? Is everyone okay?
Yeah, it went perfectly normal, as to be expected of the great Luce Dominus.
Is my
Is your necklace still on fire?
yeah.
Yes, it is. But he just kind of speaks up. He's like, oh, we got really lucky.
How so?
We got there at the right time. We were able to finish them off.
Oh, that's good.
And he's sort of like looking around the bar, like he doesn't really trust so many people here, and he's talking this much.
So this thing has been burning for a long time, and I want it to stop.
What thing?
My necklace.
Oh, and he sort of like looks at you and is like, oh right, yes, that usually burns within the Flame Keeper or the Flame Algenori. We're going into Jasper again. Hello, the Flame Algenori. If their home is under attack,
Then why is it?
it means the volcano is calling you back.
Is it not gonna go away till I get there?
He just kind of shrugs. I've never been the Fire Algenori.
Anyone else have questions for me?
What are you all? You're just looking for you?
Yeah.
So far, I haven't caught wind of anything, but I haven't checked the sewers yet.
To
Is that where the Black Hand are?
And Roger just kind of makes a face like a groaning, like and he just goes, "I bet it is. When I helped Emil escape from the city, I did notice a bunch of what's it called, cargo down the walls of the sewer on my way out. And Caius gives him like a curious look, like, "Oh." And Roger just goes, "Yeah, this they used to do this in the Black Hand a lot. They used to basically make outposts. This is probably just a temporary outpost. What's really concerning is they have a new seeker. And the problem with that is I think the seeker could be here."
Oh.
Also, offhandedly, get me some more Sam Elliott faces so I can roll them into the. But I'm just saying we should watch ourselves because the seeker shouldn't be fucked with, even if he isn't as good as the others. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
What? I don't even. We came here with a plan, but I'm not sure where to start. I really wish we could.
Well, I think this is way too dangerous for you. Why don't you just
I mean, we took down
let me
3
handle
of them, right, Grizz?
Wait, am I there?
We're at
Yeah,
the
you're
bar,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought you went off to go talk with Kai.
I brought him back.
He came
Oh, you
back.
brought him back. Sorry, my internet's been real sketchy. That's why I've had my.
But
mic
you're
muted.
basically you're in their bar with Caius, and the entire group.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna nod. I'm gonna go outside, and I'm gonna see if I can pick up use scent.
Okay, so you sort of unlock the door, and you open it up. Give me a perception check.
Alrighty. Alright. Where's my? This is gonna be terrible. Yeah. It's a 10.
So you're not able to catch anything. It's pretty windy on this day.
Fuck.
This is still the 12th, right? Or is it
This
the 13th?
Yes, the 13th.
Well,
That last one, Dryzen. Whoa, pimp daddy barkeep. Anyways,
I mean, we have to find some kind of clue. He's out there by himself.
Caius is gonna like.
Oh, can
back
I
up
can
a
cast
bit.
sending.
Oh, maybe you can talk to you.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Chloe,
So
Chloe like pushes like off from the bar. Do it.
what do you want me
Why
to
did
say?
we
20,
think of this?
25 words.
Well, she starts to panic and she grabs her scarf as she pulls it up over her face a little bit more. It's
Ask
just
him where he is and if he's safe, maybe?
yeah. And if he knows anything, where he's at.
No, we're coming for him.
I'm writing this out so I can say it in 25 words.
Okay.
So where are you? Are you safe? We want to come help you.
Yeah,
Wait, I say Emil and Chloe want and us want to help.
yeah, is that 25 words? Start counting.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17 words right now.
Uh,
8 more if you want to add something.
I don't.
don't
We don't.
do anything stupid.
Send it. Go.
Okay, so I'm sending to you.
Mhm.
Where are you? Are you
Okay.
safe? Emil, Chloe, and the rest of us want to help you. Don't do anything stupid.
Okay.
You can respond. Or my last 3 words.
So you send out the message, and they don't have to talk to respond, right?
No, it's just in their mind. I think. Hold on. I'm pretty sure it
Make
is.
sure. Make sure.
Here's a message in his mind, recognizes you as a sender if it knows you, can answer in a like manner immediately.
So yeah, sends message through the mind. So you hear, yeah, you get something back, and basically says, I have no idea where I'm at. I'm on the road, I assume. It's bumpy. I think I'm in the back of a cart. I'm okay.
I'm gonna relay that to the group. and say maybe they're still taking him here. Maybe they're still taking him.
Maybe the portal wasn't as far as we thought it was going to. So maybe we'll beat
So-
him here.
So what we want is we're gonna have to set up a perimeter and wait for him.
Yeah, I mean, since we have time, I
Or-
can go visit Mom real quick. Maybe. You all don't have to come with me.
You do know that it is still a pretty far. It's like a couple-hour journey to get to your home.
Yeah.
You could risk it if you want, but
No, we need to save you first.
Is there a good place to have a vantage point on seeing carts coming in?
you haven't been upstairs yet, but so far
Well,
no.
I'm asking Caius.
Oh, Kai speaks up. You're asking if there is a place for that.
Yeah, we want to
there's
get up
the
high
bell
to see where they're
tower. We could go to the bell tower.
going. Okay, have you seen the Black Hand anywhere in town? Are we safe to go place?
Well, I heard a rumor that they were working through the auction, so I was trying to get any leads from there. None so far. I have taken on this alias of David McAllis. Of course, no one's going to sell to a tiefling, but I have not heard anything.
Well, we can disguise ourselves.
Well, and I think that this lead that Rogers brought up, that there was stuff in the sewers, that's very interesting. I think I should go down there while you wait for you to arrive.
Are you gonna
Okay.
go by yourself? Doesn't sound like the best idea.
Sure. If you wish me luck.
But you don't need luck.
He just smiles.
Okay. So where's this bell tower? And I'm gonna look outside. Are there any windows I can look out?
Yeah, there's like a window, and about maybe a block down, you see a very large bell tower. That's definitely the tallest building of this town.
I'm gonna turn back to the group and say, does anyone want to come with me?
What time is it?
Probably about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
I'll go with you.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be much help because it's bright, but I can come along anyway.
Is there like a main road that comes into the town where we are?
Sorry. I had a text that was important. Sorry, what's up? Sorry.
Is there like a road or something that comes into the little town?
Oh yeah, this is so basically describing how this town works. Basically, it is a crossroads town where you can either keep going north, you go to Wakefield, or you continue south. This is a very main trodden road, and this town has basically gotten most of its prosperous, has prospered from being that sort of place. So there's one main road. You know how in a western,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
that one main road down Main Street. It's like that.
Are there any?
So if they were gonna go
little-
somewhere, they'd have to go through town.
Right. Okay. So on the bit where it's the part of the road that connects all the way to Wakefield.
Yeah.
I want to set up camp,
Okay. Yeah.
and I'm just gonna be monitoring that road in case someone comes in all through the night.
Okay. Gosh, do you guys want to take a 5-minute break real quick? Cause I have to go to the bathroom really bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So
Alright.
3:40.
Yeah, meet
3:40.
back here in 5 minutes.
I'm gonna start making some rice.
Anyone else not trust this Caius right now?
I mean,
I hecka don't.
yeah, we
I
could have
definitely
insight
don't.
checked him.
I mean, I can't.
Well, I mean,
insight
why
check
would
him.
we have any reason to?
I mean, you could just insight check people for shits and giggles.
Yeah, but
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
as a
but-
character, Emil would never do that.
Exactly. But I don't
Yeah,
know.
and I see no reason not to believe him. So
But isn't Caius? That's the guy that you trained with, right?
My dad, yeah.
I didn't think he was your dad.
Logan,
No.
oh, your internet's been really bad. Logan accidentally let that cat out of the bag.
Wait, no, I thought all
Nope.
he said was that
Nope, Caius is my father.
did
Hold
he
on back.
He lied
expressly
about the
say
whole
that
thing.
Caius is?
Yep.
Because I thought all he said was Emil's dad is at the Volcano Heights.
Well, there's
if
only one
Caius is
person
your
that's
dad-
alive.
Yeah, but if Caius is your dad, then why the fuck is he not at Volcano Heights?
Because he was at Volcano Heights and now he's not.
Yeah,
He
like,
literally came from Volcano Heights to here.
so
by
we could have
teleport.
insight checked them, but like I don't think we have any reason to.
Maybe Roger does, but I don't know.
I mean Roger probably would be the one to do
'Cause-
that.
Like I was thinking, like when he came into the bar, like I could insight check him, but like if I saw Caius there, and he has like a story saying like, "Oh, we finished this fight and then we separated," like I would believe that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
I-
without.
If I would have asked, I wonder if I would have said, "Hey, I wish you luck," would he respond the way Caius would? But I didn't because I'm an
Oh,
idiot.
are you guys doubting Caius or something?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have been since he came
Oh.
in.
It was
Oh,
really
Yeah,
suspicious.
we're all sketchy
it
about it, but
started-
we have
it
no
started
reason
with
to
a me.
insight.
Yeah. Started with Kimiko saying, so am I the only one who thinks that Caius is a liar?
Well,
And then we got
so
onto that.
oh, I can't say anything. There's a for sure hint that would tell you either way.
Stab
Papa?
him.
Fucking-
I'm
Wow.
just saying you can only teleport one way.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I don't understand.
So if you ask the barkeep if that guy teleported from the teleport circle, you'd probably figure it out. Shit like that.
There's also the fact of like,
Well, now I can't say that because that's metagame.
Well, no, I mean, do whatever you want.
Well,
but
I mean, to be fair, Beja
I
would
would say
know that.
it would make sense to Beja because Beja has been around magical shit like
Yeah,
that.
I can't say that, but Beja's she could actually ask that unless she flat out just doesn't
Well,
my question is,
inherit
does he
or
look?
doubt it.
Does he look like the same Caius without the scar? To me,
He has a scar.
he has the scar.
Yeah, he has a
We
scar.
can't trust
Oh.
this man.
Okay, but the thing is with the teleportation thing is that I know Alpheus is a high level wizard and he can cast teleport instead of teleportation circle,
Mhm.
and teleport can go anywhere.
There you go. Now you're thinking.
with Paul.
Well, but if he has the scar, that's something Emil would notice.
Yeah, but Emil has to say that.
Well, right, I know. I'm just saying, like, now we know that he does have the scar, so
I was gonna say if it's like, if this is Caius, you guys are all being like this, you'd be like, okay,
I think
guys.
the biggest like question I have is like, because it happened, it's still the same day that they all decided to teleport to Volcano Heights, correct?
It's only about
But it's
an
on
hour
the
and a
same
half
day, right?
after they left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
actually, no, that
how
would be
is-
suspicious then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he teleported to
combat-
Volcano
Okay.
Heights with
So
all
one
of the
round of
party.
combat though also only lasts 6 seconds.
Yeah, but what I don't understand, right, is that he went to Volcano Heights, was somehow able to fix whatever was happening. Apparently, it was a big thing
Mm.
It
in
was
under
fine.
an hour, and then went all the way to Pern to look into the Black Hand.
And then
What?
he said that my necklace is meaning it's in trouble and it's still glowing.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
That's
the
what I
that's
don't
the
understand.
detail that
Let-
caught me.
It's 2:40. Let's get back in it.
Like, I'm just saying.
All right,
you
let's
Okay, come on.
let's go.
Like-
on.
Emil starts realizing
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, you guys can realize this stuff and talk it out. That's fine.
Cool.
That's-
I'll go to him. It's like, hey, what? Did you get another scar?
What?
The scar on your face.
And he sort of puts his hand and traces it, the one on his cheek. I didn't see a point in hiding it anymore from you.
Well, I thought you healed it.
It was just illusion magic, Emil.
Well, why didn't you just heal it, like Daxia's?
This scar has yet to go away.
Does it mean something?
I've had it for 12 years.
Oh, damn. Now I feel bad for questioning this guy.
You could insight check.
Yeah, go ahead. I
See if
mean,
he's lying about the scar and using illusion magic for 12 whole years.
Would I question him though?
I
Sure.
feel
Do-
like
do
it's
I hear that?
within Emil to question.
Alright, I'll inside check him.
Like he's not some idiot 12-year-old.
Alright. Well, no, but he trusts this guy, figure.
But he's also being hunted, so it makes
Also
sense to
20,
me.
Not natural.
20. Go to whispers.
Oh my god.
Oh
I fucking
shit!
called it. That's a fucking. Oh, he's a lying little.
Maybe it's the truth, and we all will think he's.
Oh, hello, babe.
Hi.
How is everybody doing? Hello.
What's going on?
So, what are you inciting? What are you wanting to figure out?
What do I? If he's telling me the truth about it just being illusionary magic, did he seem off guard?
So, you're sure that he's certain that it is just illusionary magic?
He's not lying to me about it.
He seems to be not telling you the full truth, and he seems a little bit guarded.
I don't want to do that again. Okay.
General.
Please.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Hi.
So, should I check out this sewer system?
Well, let's go with you.
You want to come with me?
Yeah.
I have no problem with that.
Anyone else want to come in?
Well, I was gonna go to the bell tower to look for the U.
Okay. Dryzen, you have no choice.
Beja, is it okay if I go with them? I'll
You
be
can-
more suited
you
to
can
the
revert
darkness.
back at any time if you want.
Yeah,
You're
I guess I'm the only one who can.
Sorry, that
Well,
statement.
am I gonna be a
He said.
Grizz? You want to come?
He said.
Grizz is gonna go set up camp out in front of the road.
I mean, if you stop him and give him a reason why, he might.
I'm gonna go up to Grizz and like tug on him and say, "Hey, can you come with me to the bell tower? I don't want to be there."
Chloe kind of speaks up and she goes, I want to come too. If they're coming into town, I want to be the first one that sees it and acts.
Oh yeah, you can come. I forgot you existed.
Things to say out loud.
If you need any help or anything, keep in contact with each other.
Okay, I can cast sending one more time, and we can do message as well within 100. If something
hold
bad
Is
on.
Roger
happens,
coming with Emil?
Point of order. Why did I have to roll so well?
I
Okay.
don't like it
Oh.
when you say point of order. That means we're doing initiative rolls.
Roger.
Before we leave, I want to like look Caius in the eyes and say, if you see that man again, give him a good slap for me.
Which man are you referring to? Or are
Her
you being
dad.
vague for a reason?
Well, I mean, I imagine he would know what she means, but she's talking about her dad.
Oh, okay. I was like, I wasn't sure as the dungeon master, like
Yeah.
what.
For the
thing-
DM, she means
Yeah.
her-
Would this
I was like,
count as a short rest, by the way?
Yeah, you guys have gotten short rest. You guys can heal for short rest.
Can Roger get some hit points?
Emil and Dryzen cannot. Roger can.
Yeah, just Roger.
So yeah, go ahead and roll for him. But as you're like, as everybody gets up, like break, getting ready to leave, Roger grabs Caius's left arm, and he says, "I don't think you're Caius."
I'm gonna turn around.
I'm not
and-
even fucking kidding you. I rolled an insight check for Roger, and it was a natural 20.
He
I told you Roger would come
When
through.
he-
So,
when he-
so Caius just Caius stops and jerks his hand out of Roger's grip, and he says, "What does that mean?"
I'm ready.
Exactly
my
what
eye.
I think it means. I don't think that you're Caius. And they started
I
like
put my
they're
hands on my
staring.
weapons.
They're staring down at each other, and Caius actually gives first, which is interesting enough because Caius is sort of like this super badass. I want to roll intimidation for Roger. On the, I'll do it.
Wait, can I
I'll do
help?
it.
Can I like
not
come
on,
up
not on
behind
this.
like
Not on
cracking
this
my knuckles?
specific roll because I
Oh,
feel like
fuck.
this is more like Roger solely. His intimidation isn't that great. So he's just staring him down. I'll roll for. Okay, so he gets stared down back. Like he gives a little bit, and then Caius like gets right in his face. He's like, "What does that mean?" And Roger just kind of stands there. He's like, "Show me your arm." And Caius puts his arm out and pulls up like his long black sleeve jerkin, and it's just smooth skin.
Am I seeing all of this?
Yeah.
Can I come up and cast Dispel Magic on his arm? During all of this conversation?
Yeah, you would overhear it. Go ahead, give me an insight check.
I was
to see if
gonna
this would
investigate
make-
that as well.
Yeah. Just give me an insight check.
17.
So you definitely feel like you would believe Roger in this situation. So I'll allow it. You could do this.
So it's Dispel Magic, not Detect Magic.
Right. And is it just
Get magic.
So any spell of 3rd level or lower ends. For each spell 4th level or higher, I have to roll an ability check equal to 10 plus the spell level.
so roll me an ability check?
Okay. 15?
We'll say it's Arcana. Do you have anything to plus Arcana?
No, it's a DC.
Yeah, I know, but I choose which ability the check is, and I'm choosing Arcana. Does that make sense?
It's using my
And then-
spellcasting ability.
Yeah, but I'm telling you to make an ability check against the spell DC of theirs.
Then 14.
So you added Arcana.
Yeah, that was the -1.
Okay, that's exactly what you needed. Is 14.
Awesome.
So
Oh yeah, it says spellcasting ability.
you, hold on, let me just read this really quick, just to make sure. Ugh. What is your spellcasting? What do you use for spellcasting as a ranger?
For that one, because it is a feat thing, I use charisma.
Oh, okay.
Normally I use wisdom, but that one's charisma.
I understand. So either way, it's above 14, though?
Yeah.
Okay, so it does succeed. I misread it the other way around. So anyways, because I saw spell casting, I was like, that's Arcana. And I chose the ability check, but that works. So you see that the spell does fade. And you see a man in basically... Well, let me change the music, because this is not the music that would be happening right.
What's the radius
Oh,
for Dispel
shit!
Magic?
Yes,
I think it's targeted, but
we've been had, people. Kill the intruder.
We'll do this
so I choose one creature, object, or magical effect. So since I'm choosing
Okay.
Caius, then
very... You know how in Street Fighter, Ken's like outfit, his sleeves are torn off like that? Like his sleeves are just torn.
yeah.
You see a human with short brown hair, torn off sleeves, and the entire left arm is the exact same tattoo as Roger's.
Dang it.
Is the eye
Uh,
open?
And you see that he looks like a very, probably in his 30s, human. You see that he is decked the fuck out with a lot of weapons. And you just see him smile, and Roger kind of grabs his wrist again, is looking at the tattoo, and you just see the guy kind of smiles like, "You got me."
Can I use Bestow Curse?
Yeah, sure.
Now-
If you're going to be attacking him, you just roll initiative for me.
I would also like to attack.
Okay. So go ahead and
15.
just everybody roll initiative for me right now.
Oh yeah.
Did he have brown hair?
Brown
Wait, damn
hair.
it, I'm stupid.
Brown, sort of curly, wavy hair.
I'm stupid.
Oh my god.
He
I
rolled
got a
so
knife. Oh no.
high for initiative.
I didn't
Holy
mean to start.
shit.
I guess it's. Oh,
The second one is mine because I forgot to add again.
Okay, so the second one is yours, Nana.
Does
Yeah,
this
20.
count as a surprise
yeah,
round?
it's a 5 then.
No.
Oh.
No, because we dispelled it, and he was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
this is turning into a."
I think we should do
So-
non-lethal here, by the way. Knock
Yes.
him out and then.
+3.
Shit. Well, I'm gonna bring you guys to this little tavern area.
Brilliant.
I feel really, really bad now.
he's a simple man who runs a
save the
simple bar.
chairs. Don't break anything.
Oh,
Oh,
whoops.
but my improvised weapons, come on.
So it'll go Nana. Oh, wait. Why did you have a 22? Is that Roger?
That's Roger.
Holy fuck. That's
Oh,
actually
he's
really
ready.
interesting that it happened that way.
Oh, it's gonna be the same for both of them now. That's what that
Okay.
means.
So it goes. I wrote Nana, but I meant Roger. Roger. Nana. Who's next? So I don't have to look up.
It looks like
It's
me, I
Beja,
think.
Deja. Okay. Next.
Carbon.
Carbon,
Carbon. At what? 14?
Yep.
and Emil, and then wait, where's Grizz?
Grizz,
Oh,
then
Grizz.
Neil, then Dryzen.
And Dryzen is still a snake, currently.
Yes.
Okay, so the very
She's very.
first person,
She's tasting a lot right now.
A danger noodle is in
the very first person to go. Because I made the Wakefield Tavern. But so there's a bar and there's about 6 dappled like tables that are around it. Terribly big place. And the tables are like down in this dip into the ground about a foot down, and like this little area. And then there's a railing by the bar, which is where you guys are at. What map are you looking at? I could try to draw it a little better.
The Pern.
The Pern one. So basically, let's make it green, just so you guys get a good idea. So this right here is where you guys came from, the cellar. The bar stretches. All of the tables are down on this floor. There's a railing like this. And like this. and then
You're
there's
suddenly
benches.
not drawing anymore.
Oh, really? I know.
Oh, I see the square, the bar. I see the cellar, and I see.
Oh,
Oh,
there
there
it
it is. Okay.
It just it,
Anyways, the circles are the tables. You guys are basically scattered in this area where the blue is at.
That
He
would
is
be
right here.
kind of next to.
Yeah, he is right here.
Yeah,
Roger.
so I'd be with Roger and him.
Yeah,
I
To the
would
door,
be-
because I was about to leave.
I would be in between Roger and Kai's because I was about to go to
Yeah.
Kai's.
I'd be near.
but
Take
so
time.
just as we continue, the very first person to move. Wow, this is not the music I wanted. Here we go. We'll do this one. Very first person to move is this individual.
Oh, you bastard.
This isn't the music I wanted. Hold on, guys. Here we go. This is the one I wanted. And it stops. Wow, fuck off.
it's still playing for me.
Oh, well then I'm just bad. He goes first. And the very first thing he does is he takes Roger's arm that is gripping him and he whirls it around the back of him and is going to slam him against the pillars, this railing in here, with his arm behind his back. And it'll be a contested athletics. Gotta roll roll for Roger. Roger's athletics is pretty good, so let's roll. I just rolled. I'll let you do it from now on, but it's one.
Oh.
So this individual, who you don't know his name, the Seeker, drills Roger's face directly into this railing, and basically leaps out of the way, disengaging, and starts sprinting for the door. Which Beja, you said that you were next to, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's about 13 feet away, or not 13 feet. Yeah, he's about 15 feet away from most of you. And he is charging towards you, Beja. The next person to go is Roger. Roger is going to use half of his movement to stand up. He's going to use the rest of his 15 feet of movement to charge towards him. And he is going to attempt to grapple him to keep him from leaving. That's an opposed athletics. Well, will you roll athletics for Roger?
Yeah, roll athletics for Roger.
Has to beat an 18.
Oh, please, please. Oh, damn it!
You have to roll in game for Roger.
I did.
Oh, is it 7 and 9?
Yeah.
No,
No,
it's
it's
12.
12 and 18.
12 and
Scroll down.
18.
Oh, now it shows up. Okay, yeah, so Roger goes to grapple him, and he just too
you-
slippery. He moves, he contorts his body in a strange way, puts his left arm straight into the sky, and slips out of his grasp. The next person to go is you, Nana. What do you want to do?
Can I run up to him to have enough movement?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I want to run up to him and try to just stab him in the face with my rapier.
Oh, shit. Okay, make an attack.
16.
16 barely hits.
Fuck, I'm really good at typing, guys. 6.
6 points of damage.
Yeah.
You see it slice at him. And he is going to use... nothing. But he takes 6 points of damage. Okay. You have a bonus action still if you want, and half your movement.
So to strike him again for the bonus, I just
Roll d20 at your proficiency in Dex, and then just roll d4 if you hit.
I don't think I hit. I got one less.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Okay.
Next up, Beja. What are you doing?
Okay, he's not next to me, is he?
He's like from you.
Oh, so he would get an opportunity if I left?
Yes.
Okay. Can I confer with people about my curse?
What do you mean?
So I have two options I'm thinking of. I can either make a wisdom save where he loses his action, or a wisdom save and he loses his movement. And since he's running, I want to go to movement.
Then do
But-
movement.
But I was
I don't
wondering
think
if
it's
anyone.
You do
Not-
whatever you think is best.
Okay, I'll just do movement.
Because it's just like everybody's turn is 6 seconds altogether.
Oh,
I
well, I
think
was
we-
asking like out of character.
If you get the movement
Do
one, because
whatever
it looks
you
like he's
need.
trying to bolt for the door.
Whatever Beja would do in this situation, do it.
Okay, since he's running, I'll do movement.
So he needs to make a wisdom
So
saving throw.
actually, wait. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of range.
So you want to use your action to disengage?
No, I'm going to let it take an opportunity attack
Oh, okay. So he's gonna strike
and get away from him.
you. Does a 16 hit your AC?
I cast shield.
Okay, so it does not anymore. Wait, does shield bring you to 15?
I have mage armor as well, so now it's 18.
Okay, so it does not hit you.
So I'm gonna get 30 feet away from where I was. I'm gonna shout to someone, block the door, and then I'm gonna cast Bestow Curse on his movement. So he has to make a 18 Wisdom save, or not move.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. Okay, he rolled a 5. He does not succeed. Oh, as a note, just so you guys know, because I forgot to put this in here, the stairs that the barkeep went up are right here. To the upstairs part.
Right.
And you said he rolled at the
Okay.
beginning of his turn.
So he can't move at the beginning of his turn.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
So are you knocking him prone so he does that, or?
It just says he. Well, it's just he can't move.
Okay, so you're not doing the prone one. You're doing the he can't move.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay. I feel like the curse takes hold. Carbon, what you up to?
So I would have pulled out my bow the moment he started running. So do I
I'll
have my
allow
bow
that.
out?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll
you'll allow that? Okay, so the moment he stops moving, I want to loose an arrow into his leg.
Roll for it.
13, 17?
That hits. Go ahead. Roll damage.
Seven?
Okay. He's gonna use uncanny dodge and reduce the damage, but you hit him.
Motherfucker.
I think that's all I can do unless you let me switch weapons as a bonus action.
Well, so you get an extra attack, right? So you would have
But
two.
I guess, yeah, so I got...
Work with.
10?
10 does not hit.
Okay.
So you just loose these arrows. The first one hitting him like about to hit him in the chest, and he just uncannily dodges it just to the point where it hits him in the arm and grazes him just a little bit, and he just kind of looks back at you, sneering, very upset. Next person, Grizz.
Alright, I'm gonna go up to him, mage, and let me just make sure I take that away. Alright, okay, so I'm raging. I'm gonna attack him twice with my great axe, and I'm
Go for
gonna reckless attack on the first. A 24 to hit.
That hits for sure.
Okay, that ooh. That's a 15
Okay.
on the damage.
Nice.
Which is a 17 because of the +2 on my rage.
Ooh, nice.
And I'm
Was that
gonna-
max?
Yes, that is max.
Oh no, it's almost max.
Oh, almost.
Almost.
Ooh.
That's good.
And
Nice.
on my second one, I'm gonna attack again. Reckless.
Okay, make those reckless
A
attacks.
oh my 20.
Okay, he's regretting using his uncanny dodge on a fucking bow now. So you rolled an 11,
Yeah.
and now you double 11, so 22,
22.
and then you add your modifiers.
So 20. Would that be a 22 plus 2 or plus 4? Because of my
Or I'm
strength.
sorry, it would be 7 because you rolled a 7 on the 11 because it's already adding that.
Yeah.
So 14, and then add your modifiers.
14 and then add my modifiers.
Yes.
So
So
I'd
your
add my
strength and your rage or whatever.
Okay. 20.
So 20 points of damage.
Remember,
Boy,
non-lethal.
Yes.
Oh yeah, all of that's non-lethal.
Chest, and it fucking cleaves deep into his chest. You see the crimson chase down his shirt. He did not like that one bit.
Did Chloe roll initiative?
Yeah, she did.
That's
She rolled
gonna,
really low.
yeah, that's gonna end my turn.
Okay.
I feel good about that.
Speaking of Chloe, she's up next. She is going to take the bow and she's going to shoot one time, and she's going to miss. She
Wait,
rolled
are
a
we?
8.
It's me and Roger, right?
Roger's up close to.
Right, so we're flanking them.
Yeah, but you used reckless.
Oh no! I'm wondering because like, doesn't that mean that everyone else gets?
Anyone in
Advantage on
melee.
melee?
Anybody
Yeah.
in melee.
I
Yeah.
was just double checking because I didn't know if Roger was there or not.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Next up, Emil. What are you doing, Emil?
I'll just yell, "Where's you?" and cast a Scorching Ray. So that's just to hit.
Like to know.
15 plus 7.
It's a hit.
Yep.
What are you using?
I'm using.
didn't hear.
What? 15 plus 7. I'm using Scorching Ray. It's a spell.
That hits. First
Okay.
one.
And then gonna cast 5, and that's It's a 3, so that's 8 points of damage. And
Okay.
I'm gonna wreathe myself in flames, and I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points to do it again.
Okay. Is this considered an area effect or a single target?
It is a single target. Yep, single target. Then we're gonna do it again. What? You can't hear me? Oh. Hello?
Reloading.
Hello?
All right. So just go ahead and roll again. It's not an area of effect.
Yeah, it's not an area of effect. Oh,
'Cause
shoot.
if
It
it
was
was
a
an
19
area-
plus 7.
So that hits. If it's an area in effect, you have to make dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. So I wreathe myself in flames. I think you heard me say that. So that's
Yeah,
5
yeah. So what's your next damage?
plus 2, so 7.
7 points of damage. You see as the flames just blast this man in the chest. He's, oh, fuck, that burns! And he just starts like really kind of panicking and looking everywhere for any sort of way out.
Where's you?
Wouldn't you like to know? And he starts to like really like he's like his skin is like singeing and boiling. Dryzen, it's your turn.
Yes.
She's gonna get out of her snake form.
Okay, so is it an action to do that?
It's a bonus action.
Okay, so you revert back to human form.
And she wants to use a cantrip poison spray.
Oh shit. Okay, so does he make a save on that?
A con save.
Okay, he's gonna roll. Natural 19 plus 0. Does that save?
Yeah.
I feel so bad. Sorry. You see the poison spray hit him, and you get a feeling like this guy's used to poisons. He just shrugs off the effect.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. Next up is the I almost said his name. The Seeker.
But he doesn't have movement.
He goes to move, and he cannot move. His legs just don't work.
Yeah.
And you just hear him mutter under his breath. He goes, "What the hell?" Move! He's going to turn around to you, Grizz, and he is going to. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con saving
As
throw.
he smashes his hands together and he blows shards of glass into your eyes.
Come on, Grizz.
I rolled.
Oh, that's
I got
not
a
going to
10.
do it.
No!
So, Grizz, you are now under the effect of blinded. So you will have disadvantage on all of your strikes.
Alrighty.
He doesn't have any movement, but he does have his bonus action with which he is going to down a potion.
Is the potion something that we like? Does it look like a healing potion?
It is definitely a healing potion.
What size is it?
It's pretty big.
Oh no.
You see all of his wounds start to seal up. He still has his skin's like pretty singed. He's looking way better off than he was before. And gosh, that's all he can do. That bestowed curse. He can't move. Next up is Roger. Roger is going to attempt to grapple him again. As he comes up, he's like, "We gotta catch this guy before he escapes!" Contested athletics. So roll for Roger. He has to beat a 21.
Oh, does he get advantage because he's flanking?
He-
Oh, I can just like tip myself onto
Actually,
the guy as well.
he would. No, he can't. Can he move after his turn?
So he can't move during the round where he can't.
But after his turn, he can.
Well, wouldn't the round be until Beja's turn?
So the way it's supposed to be, as far as I'm aware, is that when his turn starts, you roll the dice, and then he can't move for that round.
Okay.
So yeah, he wouldn't be able to move.
Like that.
So Roger
this
gets
isn't-
Roger does get advantage, and Roger needed to beat a 24.
By the way, this
You
is
got a
this is
25?
the analog of the action one. So if there's something in here that you think is too OP, then feel free to change.
No, that's fine. I think it's what like if somebody can't move, it's going to be easier to grapple them. So I think that would be an advantage.
Okay.
So Roger does get advantage. I will say, because we know the result, roll again. Take the first result.
What?
I have to say advantage or disadvantage before you roll.
Okay, so the roll again.
Yes.
Close.
How close is it?
19.
2 off.
Oh man, Roger starts trying to grapple him, and he's just pushing his arms off of him. Get off of me! And he starts shoving his arms off of him. Next up, Nana. What are you doing?
I wanna cast Cloud of Daggers on him,
Okay.
but I want to do it at 3rd level, so that's 64.
Woo! Okay.
What area is Cloud of Daggers out of
5 is 5
curiosity?
feet, I think.
Oh, thank God.
So
Yeah, it's 1 square.
Yep.
12. Oh my God.
That's so many ones. No.
Well,
And he takes that on his turn, right?
yeah.
All right, I'll remember it. 12 points. I'll write that right here. 12 on turn. Okay. Do you have anything with your bonus action or your movement?
Let me check something.
Beja, you're on deck.
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah.
Cast him again. Do it.
No, I can't do it.
Beja, you're up.
Okay. This is probably. Ooh, no, actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna cast. Can I cast Firebolt on him?
Yeah.
Or anything because there's people touching him?
See if he was
Uh,
prone.
so 30. Natural 1 plus 9 or plus 10, so 11.
So it doesn't hit.
Okay. And that's my turn. I'm gonna.
Do you want to hex him with
Back
your
up
bonus
a-
action, or is hex an action?
Bestow is concentration.
I see. I understand. Good call.
I was gonna do suggestion, but that's concentration.
So
Grizz, you're on deck.
is there a way in which I can position a 20-foot cube to hit only him? Since we don't have a
What
map.
are you trying? Is this fairy fire?
Yeah. It's okay if it hits Roger, because I think he would pass it. But
Wait,
I'd
what-
prefer
what's
not
the
make him
DC?
make the dex
What is-
throw.
I have advantage on
say-
Dex.
Does it say
but I
within
can't see.
sight, or does it say on an area?
Within range. I have a 60-foot range.
Because my thing is if you could somehow cast the spell above the ground of this, like put part of it through the ceiling, by the way it's worded, I'd say yes.
Yeah, it just says each object in a 20-foot cube within range.
I just want to look it up really quick, just to make sure. Because I like this idea.
If it says within, could you then like scale down the size of the cube, or is it?
Well,
pen
no,
and
basically you would
thing?
put the guy in the corner of the cube and then put the target.
Yeah,
I might not, because I'm
This
blind.
guy's rolling better than Roger,
If
so I
the
mean,
attacker can see it, yeah, that's for the
on
effect.
strength, not dex.
That's the effect. You know what? Sure, because I like the, well, I'll say in this specific location, no, because it'd have to go through the ceiling.
And
To
I
do it
don't know
that
what's
way.
above it.
Yeah. So I'll say you'd have to do it to hit the others too.
Okay, I'll just do that.
Okay, what color are you making it?
Um,
Blue, green, or violet?
let's do green because that's her favorite color.
Okay, so you encase the area around them in a green violet light. I need Beja. I need
Oh, I can't do. Oh, I guess Beja's standing right
you
there.
can,
It's-
actually
No, she
I'm-
moved
I'm
like 30 feet
away.
away.
I used
Yeah,
my full
no.
movement to get away
Did
from
I-
him.
all right, because he got an opportunity attack. I
Right.
apologize.
So it should just be
Yes, It's those
him.
Roger.
So Grizz,
Grizz.
Roger, and him. What do you want one for Roger?
Dex. You're rolling Dex saving.
So he rolled a natural 2, so he fails.
I need to roll a dex as well, but I have disadvantage, don't I? Because I'm bland.
No.
Yes. For blindness, let me look real quick, but just roll straight
Because I know
right now.
I would normally get advantage on it if I could see it, but I'm blind, so I don't get that. So I don't know if it's a straight one or a disadvantage because I'm.
It
I'll
would
look it
cancel
up
each
real
other
quick.
out, so the worst would be just that.
Dexterity save. What's the save DC?
12.
So Roger passes.
No.
Grizz fails either way.
You don't have disadvantage on it.
Oh
Grizz.
no?
Yeah.
He passes.
Well, no, I gotta. Yeah, I gotta.
Oh wait,
Because
the
I
only
can't, I
effect that
don't
it
get-
does is a blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage.
Yeah.
So,
But because I'm flanking, does that normal out?
well, the
This
thing
doesn't
is,
require sight.
it doesn't require sight. It's a dexterity saving throw.
I still failed though because I rolled a 5.
Oh, I'm trying to think.
But you
this,
have advantage, don't you?
This is such. I'll say.
No, I
this
can't
is such
see
a
it.
This is such a vague thing. As a DM, I think it's ridiculous that you could dodge something you don't know is coming. So something like fairy fire, if it was a fire bolt or something like that, you could probably hear it coming.
Yeah.
But fairy fire
This
just
is just
appears
light.
within the 20 feet, and it's
All right.
light. So
yeah.
I'll say you would have disadvantage. You fail either way, though.
Yeah.
So, anyways, keeping on with this. So everybody but Roger fails. So Roger saves. It's light. Then that means anything that attacks him has advantage, right?
I mean, to be fair, Grizz already had disadvantage on attacks anyway,
Yeah.
so it really
And-
doesn't matter.
And he reckless attacked. So
Twice.
Grizz is probably the most hittable person on the planet right now.
Bring it.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
now he will have everyone has advantage against Seeker if you can see him.
So before we continue, because I just realized we're 18 minutes over, does anyone really have to go, or can we just try to wrap this up as quick as possible?
I will give this until 4:30 before I have to absolutely break away.
All right, then let's hurry up and stop talking.
So continue on. You use Fairy Fire. You want to use your bonus action or movement?
No.
Grizz, you're up.
All right.
can't see it.
I can't see shit.
Nope.
Is there anything I can roll to maybe get the stuff out of my eyes?
You could try to rub them, but it's glass.
All right. Okay. I'm not gonna do that. Because I'm flanking. Do my
Oh, you didn't
attacks
take
normal
damage
out?
either. You take 6 reduced because you're raging, right?
Yeah.
So
Wait,
you
what?
damage. It's glass. I forgot to roll the damage.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Because
You take 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage.
That's the halved version. The 3 is halved.
Okay. Just put that. Let's see. If I go to attack him, is it just a normal roll because flanking, or is it just
Normal roll.
normal roll?
Well,
Would it then boost up too, or?
I'm just gonna say it'll cancel out because you have so much disadvantage. So, but they
Alright,
also have so much advantage. So we'll just say it cancels out. You get a normal roll.
Okay. First roll.
That hit.
Okay. And I still have rage.
Yep.
11 damage.
11 points of damage. Okay.
And the second attack is a 20.
Ooh, that hit.
And the damage is 12.
He is going to uncanny dodge that. Reduce it to 6.
All right. I can smell you.
Alright, okay.
Next up is Chloe. Chloe's going to shoot 2 more times at him. Miss. Or she's going to shoot once. She misses.
Didn't she have advantage?
She's
She
not in
did.
combat
Yep.
range. Oh wait,
Oh.
no, yeah, that's
No,
right. Fairy fire.
Fairy Fire's
Yeah.
flat out advantage.
So she actually does hit the second match because of the fairy fire. Oh shit! He takes 10 points of damage.
Yeah.
As she shoots him right in the fucking face.
I think it includes every
Emil.
attack.
It's everything. It's all
Okay,
attacks.
Cool. I'm doing the same 2 scorching rays. One of them is a bonus action. Yada yada yada.
Do you have enough sorcery points? I trust you.
I
But...
do. The last
Okay,
one
go ahead.
though. So that's with advantage, right? Yes. Okay. So
Yep.
Let's see. 17
Oh, that's
plus
OP
7.
with Scorching Ray. That hits 24.
14 plus 7.
20 points. Oh, is that to hit?
To hit. Both of these are just to hit.
Oh, okay, yeah, that hits.
Okay. Oh, these are all 3 rays, so the 6 rays in total. Okay. 4 plus 7.
Nope.
No, okay, I'm still on fire. That's still going on. So the first one is 5
Hit, miss.
5 plus 4 is 9.
9.
Second
9 points of damage.
ray is 2 plus 6, which is 8.
8.
And then I'm gonna do 3 more scorching rays.
Go ahead.
16 plus 7.
Hits.
Oh, that's fell off. 12 plus 7, 19.
Dryzen, you're up next. Hits.
Natural 20 on the second one. I'm gonna save that one. Woo! So
Hit crit.
5 plus 6 for the first one, so 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Okay.
6 plus 4, 10 points of damage.
Oh my
And then
god.
the last one, which is a crit, is a 5.
So 5 times. So that's the dice you rolled, right?
No, I am doing 2d6, so I haven't done yet.
Okay.
So 5 plus 3 is 8. Times 2
So
is
16. And then do you add anything to that?
Nope, that's it. Nope.
Holy fuck.
So
Remember, it's all non-lethal.
Yeah, it's all
it's all
non-lethal.
non-lethal.
If you
Spells
kill him
can't
with
be
a fire, if you kill him with a fire spell, I'm ruling that is lethal, regardless.
Yeah.
It's fine. We got cure wounds. We can
We'll
wrap
bring
him
back
up
to
and
one
bring
HP.
him back to life.
I can't math, but 25 minus 16 is 9, right?
25 minus
Yes.
16.
So this guy is looking super fucked up.
Yeah! Alright, we gotta get him.
Nice.
Ryzen,
Remember, non-lethal.
Please.
it is your turn.
What are you gonna do?
What would you like to do? He's looking really fucked up, and he has, after your turn, he still has the potential to escape. So this is on you. What would you like to do?
Cut his Achilles tendons.
Non-lethally.
Cutting tendons isn't lethal. He just can't move his legs
use the
at all.
biggest spell you have.
What are you doing,
Yeah,
Dryzen?
we need to
Just
get
need to
this
do
guy
9
down.
points of damage.
You need to do 9 points of damage. It doesn't. I don't think she's prepared any 3rd level either.
Did she not prepare any spells?
Yeah, because you should have 3rd level spells at this level.
There's still a chance he can't move next round. It's an 18 DC.
Yeah, it's pretty high. I know, I think my biggest regret is having Alpheus give you that fucking staff.
He hit the +1.
I'm so glad that during the break we were able to suss out, yeah, this guy isn't Caius.
Well, he was super suspicious
Oh,
from
you
the
can cast
start,
it- wait,
but
go to-
like
go to-
I
go to-
tried
couldn't find a
giving
reason.
hints to Emil. He kept saying that he was lucky.
Yeah,
Guys,
it
he
was-
said he doesn't need
Emil
one.
was so like,
Yeah!
oh yeah, you're Caius. Like,
Well, I got the hints. I just couldn't play them off. Anyways, go to the Thunderwave
what's
one.
Ryzen?
yeah.
Yeah, hold on. We're figuring that out. we're freaking out right now.
So how about those Mets, guys?
So you do
The who?
Thunderwave, and you can cast it
Baseball
at a higher level. So go
Thunderwave?
push down.
Oh.
Wait, would that be lethal though?
We can
Uh,
argue paralysis.
Hey, who's the DM here?
Well,
Do-
I'm
do it
wondering
at
No,
higher
if
level,
no,
else
that's
can
my
be-
and you do
argument
4d8.
for it being non-lethal to you. Is we
Magic?
can
Oh, for
Pro-
our thing, fire
level,
definitely, absolutely
Thunder
lethal,
Wave.
no matter what you do. It would just depend on the spell.
So I'll do Thunder Wave 3rd level.
Okay, so is that a cone in a certain direction?
15-foot
let me look.
cone.
So you're going to hit Emil, Roger, probably Beja.
Is there a way she
Wait,
can
what? I'm 30
maneuver
feet
that?
away.
It's a con save.
If you
Dry-
end up hitting Grizz, that's fine.
Because Dryzen, so look at the map for me, guys, really quick.
Yeah.
Beja was here, and then you moved past him 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
So that's probably, you're probably at this wall right here. Dryzen's standing right here.
Is that where the
Imagine
yellow line?
Carbrin's standing right where they were before, right? Because you haven't moved. This yellow mark right,
Right.
here. And then there's Emil, who is standing right by Roger as well. And then there's Roger and Grizz. So 15 cone would hit everybody except for Beja, probably.
Where can she move so it doesn't hit? It hits the least amount of people.
She could move
It's-
right here and hit. She would hit Roger, Grizz, and the guy.
I'm okay with that. I'm
Or
okay with
sta-
getting hit.
Yeah.
Wouldn't I also be hit?
Take it.
Tell me, do you think that you would be standing right where my marker is right here? Around here, this area?
I mean, I went to stab him and I didn't really move when I did Cloud of Daggers.
You are. So it would be Nana too. Thank you for being honest. That's very appreciated. Thank you. Hopefully you pass this.
Dang it!
saving
Why
throw.
didn't you parody third level spells?
So anyways, so third level Thunder Wave. That's what you want to do, right?
It's the only attack skill she has right now.
Okay. So go ahead. It's a Dexterity saving throw, right?
Con.
Constitution
Con.
saving. So I need Nana, Grizz, Roger to make a Constitution saving throw.
I got a 9.
I got a nat 20, which equals to 27.
He got a 12.
That
You need
doesn't
to roll for Roger a meal.
doesn't save, and it's a 13.
Roger got a 13.
No, the DC's a 13. Roger got an 8.
So Roger fails.
Yeah.
So does this guy. Nana, you got a what?
I got a
So Nana fails as well. So everybody fails except Grizz.
It's a
Except the
248.
blind guy.
So use this thing.
Even
And
if
do
I gave
it
you
4
disadvantage,
times.
it'd still be.
Yeah.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
Nice.
I hope you don't roll.
But with
48.
Thunder, you could be hearing it, so I would argue that you wouldn't get disadvantage.
Oh yeah.
Really
Nice.
quick.
Okay.
11.
11.
There's such a low chance of this.
That's all the points of damage it is?
48 is what it says, right?
Yeah,
2d8 and
that's
then
right.
Yeah. Okay, so 11 points of damage total. Grizz, you take 5.
Wait, is
Does
that
that
half
have
because
against
I
rage?
succeeded?
It's half because of the con save.
Well, yeah, but
So
Then
does
it's
that
half
get
again
halved
because I've
again?
got rage.
no. For general rule
Uh,
and the bad guys, I've been ruling just halved once for everything. So
Oh.
yeah.
I
So
thought
you
I
only
got it
have that
halved
way.
twice because like I have resistance to everything apart from mental. Oh, sorry, psychic.
No, you would just have it halved once.
All right. How
I'll
much
look
is it again?
into it. I mean, it's only gonna be 5 points of damage to you. I'll look into it after the
Oh, yeah.
session.
Huh?
But I'm trying to hurry here.
All right. I'll take away 5. Okay.
So everybody else takes 11
What is
points
that?
of damage.
yeah, you did third level, so
Uh,
you killed them.
This man. Wait, let me see. They
Thank
get
God.
pushed, right?
You need more
Yeah.
spells. We need to look
So,
those over for
You
you.
get
I
slammed
also
against the wall or
need-
something.
Yes.
Because
I
you
need
also
Roger.
get more stats.
Roger takes
11. Yeah,
Plus-
we leveled up. Oh. That was at the
11,
end.
so
That was
22
at the
points
end
of
of
damage.
it. We all leveled up. He takes what?
22 points of damage as he's pushed directly into the wall. This guy, other guy, wow, I'm rolling fucking 6s. The other guy takes 11. Nana take 11, and then the original 11, the Thunder 11,
Mhm.
and then as you're pushed into the wall, you take only 4 points of damage.
Okay.
This guy is unconscious as fuck and smashed into the wall.
Yay.
Awesome.
Yay. We did it.
I need to go really bad.
Yeah.
So we'll pick up here next session.
I love how I
Awesome.
was actually the most hittable person in the known universe, and I only took 8 points of damage.
Yeah.
In total.
I just realized that the first time I did it, I messed up. I only did 2d6 instead of 3d6. But that's okay.
Healed doesn't matter.
You literally took him down from.
I'll see you guys later.
See you later.
Yeah.
You took him down from like 40. Turn.
Wait, who?
The guy.
Emil, double scorching ray.
Oh wait, was that?
Yeah,
was
but
that
I'm
a-
also
okay.
almost out of spells, and
I actually didn't expect that to go that way at all. So
no
What,
sorcery
did you expect him to
points.
murder us?
if Roger, so the guy that guy, the seeker, rolled a deception. Sorry guys, hold on. Ugh. Oh, I hate being sick. Rolled a deception, so high that it was just a flat 20. So someone would have to surpass an insight of 20. And Roger rolled a natural 20.
Damn.
And I don't think there's. Let me look at his stats really quick for insight. So The only other roll that would have gotten him that is a 19.
Damn.
10% chance, nice.
And he did it. I rolled for him. It was 20.
As soon
Good
as
stuff.
this Caius was like, "Hey, go take me to your friends," I was like, "Oh no, this is a terrible idea." But
Once I saw Caius in town, like I heard him in town, I was like, nope.
Alarm bells are ringing.
no, but I did
Tryson
tell.
is very sorry right now for hurting her friends, by the way.
Dude, this is so
It had
good.
to be done.
I was gonna
This is-
say, if you didn't deal 9 damage to this man, you don't know, but he probably could have escaped somehow.
Can you roll d20?
What about my daggers? Did you already calculate that?
Yeah, I did. I already calculate that on his
Okay.
turn. They hit him.
I think game plan next week.
Actually, wait a minute, because the daggers would have been after that round, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wait, so if you didn't do anything, you still would have died.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice.
That's funny.
Wow.
Was
It
worse
looks
than
bad.
less
Remind
Yeah,
remind
you-
us about that again.
I mean, in
Next
the
time
Also, I
heat of
didn't know
battle.
we leveled up last time, so I was very confused.
Oh. Yeah, no, we're level 5 now.
So,
But what's really
HP.
funny is I like the aspect of like, because you guys are very new as a group, and you wouldn't know that Nana's like casting this thing that's gonna happen in a second, and you're panicking, and you just thunder wave and just blast the party into the wall.
That goes very well with her.
Logan, you should roll d20 and see if you would have moved.
Let me see d20. See what he rolls. He rolled a 3.
You would have been
He's fucked
fine.
Either way. He's fucked. Oh god.
We need to sleep.
I need to get the glass removed from my eyes.
I'm literally useless at this point now.
I've used so many spells. I have 2 level 1s and 1 level 2 left.
I have 2 level 3s and 4 level
Check.
1s.
Let me check something real
All
quick.
my level 2s are gone.
Beja,
I-
you
yeah?
still have those manacles, don't you?
Yes, I do. Since we stopped, I was gonna do it next time. But also,
I was
he's
gonna
very.
say, like, this boy, holy fuck.
You want to know
But
how much
the thing
HP
is
he
that
had?
Huh?
He had 100 HP. You guys kept fucking him up.
Yeah.
And
Jeez,
That's
down,
what action economy does.
he downed he downed a supreme healing potion that he had.
Damn.
They
God.
should loot his body for more. Man, if we would have knocked him out the first time, that potion would have been ours.
Yeah, you. when who was it that healed you for full? Was it Nana or was it?
Nana,
Yeah.
yeah.
My man.
Yeah.
Bun.
Thank you.
Holy shit, girl, that heal though. You full health, Beja. When you did that, I was like, what?
Okay,
went-
we,
you went
we
over
can't
my
let
max
this
HP.
guy live because I told him way too much information.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna kill him. When we get information out of him that we want.
By the way, you can't trust my manacles because manacles are a 20 strength DC, and he's been rolling over 20 for all these athletic.
So
I mean,
well.
I think the most important thing is that we tie him up, we get the manacles on him, and then we put like, we
This-
stop him from casting any
This
spells.
poor bar is like destroyed.
Yes, it
Thunder
is.
Wave did it, yeah.
Poor Sam Elliott. Sam Elliott's.
I-
What
I
in the
like-
hell?
I like to think
We
that
need to
everything
leave him
was
some
fine.
gold before we leave.
Wait,
I
no, you
like to think that like, the bar was fine until Thunder Wave.
The one that Carbon put, where he has the cowboy hat. That's his
Yeah.
face when he comes down and he sees his bar's ruined.
Just disappointed.
Or yeah, or like, but no, just foot.
Poor guy.
That's crazy.
Poor guy.
Today is Saturday. Today is not Sunday.
I know, it feels good. I don't have to work tomorrow.
Oh man, that was dang it. Man,
was
I wish I
good.
could have just been like, "You're not Caius," but that's not what I would do.
Yeah.
Hold a rootin' tootin' minute. You ain't guy.
You guys have fun
Why
today?
was the bartender on it?
Huh?
The bartender was playing along with it.
He probably confused the bartender too.
Yeah, bartender probably
Hmm.
didn't know.
I feel like he didn't want to stick his nose into like black hand business, you know?
Well, we kind of blusted his plays, so hopefully.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I just want to mention that this man's back is fucking snapped. Like, his spine is snapped. His neck's probably broken because
Good.
he's
Good.
gotten pushed into a wall and smashed.
Good. This
I don't think
motherfucker
Chloe
tried to
went the
shoot a
last
child.
round either.
She did. She shot an arrow
Yeah,
and
she did
yeah,
some damage.
she's very
Yeah.
not helpful.
What class
Oh.
is Chloe again? I forget.
she's a rogue.
Oh. Wait, Chloe's a rogue?
Yep.
Oh my god, I thought she was a cleric. What is this?
When okay, I would
I
have
don't
guessed
know.
a
I
ranger would have
assume.
been fine, but when in the
Yeah.
world did you
I
think a cleric?
assume.
That-
I assume.
Oh my god, I want to hate you.
Because
That
she's
was
pure and
way
innocent.
off.
She's pure and innocent.
What do you guys think of her, like the skin thing? Did that catch you off guard? Or?
That's spooky. Because
I mean-
that just makes me think that some fucking fire Eldrazi. I mean,
It said
Probably
he
burn-
said it wasn't fire related. That's what I thought too until he said.
well, how do
he
you burn
thought-
skin?
I don't know.
Boiling water.
Cooking?
Using fire?
Yeah, boiling water. There we go. See, you can't. There's other ways.
That's not burning though. That's singeing.
No, they were doing a pressure cooker in it. They
Yeah,
let it go
Yeah,
too long.
They
But
plopped her in.
The point is, he said it wasn't related to fire, so don't put me in this category.
Are you trying to say that somewhere out there there's a steam Eldrazi?
Sure.
Is that what you're
They
saying?
all-
What
They're
about
gonna
what
start
about
combining.
lightning?
When a
There was the
fire
lightning
Eldrazi-
dude, the thunder
They
dude.
all-
He could have.
They all dress like steampunky with.
When a
goggles.
fire Eldrazi and a water Eldrazi love each other very much.
Things get steamy.
Yes,
Did you guys have fun? Did you
Yeah, that
enjoy
was
it?
good.
that was real good.
You
Well,
know,
neat-
so I've heard that like you're supposed to plan for 6 combats in a session, and I don't know how you fucking.
This session I planned for 4,
Oh, we missed
but I
one,
didn't
too?
plan for this tavern one. There was so many different scenarios.
Oh
I expected.
wait, I can convert spell slots into more sorcery
Into
points.
sorcery points. Yep. Is it during a short rest or is it
Nope,
for
I can do it whenever I want.
sorcerers, man?
God, we're
That's
gonna
why
have to-
the Sorlock is OP.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, no. So this session I did 4. The first session we had, I had like 6, and I usually have not that many, probably around 4 usually.
Oh, so they just mean like plan 6, not do 6.
See, like, and
'Cause that would make more sense.
I do like make maps for like 4 of them. It also makes it annoying when I have to drag you guys to certain locations because then I have to like use place markers like Pern that don't mean too much, so you can't see the battle arenas and stuff.
So, jeez, I wonder what would have happened if Roger went out first, or if he didn't roll a natural 20.
You don't know.
We would have been
Never know.
duped.
We'll find out next week on the next episode.
Well, all he said to me in whispers like, "Oh yeah, he's telling you the truth that it's an illusion, but that's it. He's hiding something else." I'm like, "Okay, sure."
I knew it.
But now I see he didn't mean the scar, he meant like the whole body.
I was gonna
Listen to-
say when you were like, I just want to know if that illusion's real. I was like, okay.
So
Pretty sure
one
it is.
thing. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay. So one thing that I'm wondering is why was he already Caius in Pern when you were invisible?
Guess we'll ask him.
I mean,
I wish
if
I
he
got.
was-
I'd be so bad in person. I just want to say it because I just have this fucking huge smile on my face because
The
I
way I
know
see it,
the
right?
answer, but I can't say anything.
Oh
the
no.
way I see it, it's
Well,
probably
I hope it's nothing bad, because this is good. This could be really bad if I'm thinking what I'm thinking.
I think he was probably telling the truth when he said that he was looking into the auctions. Because if you think about it, if he is the Seeker, that means he has a hand in the auctions. And if they're getting someone in who is known to be a water Eldrazi, that's gonna sell really high on the fucking market.
But,
So you
like,
don't want anyone
no, they
prowling
already
around trying
have
to nick
him.
him.
That's the point. They already have.
Yeah, but
him.
he's on the way here.
Yeah.
He doesn't want someone prowling around being like, oh, okay, how the fuck are we gonna steal him when he gets
But
here?
then
You know?
why is he Caius? Is the second question, which I'm assuming. I hope not. Has to
If
do
there's
with-
someone from the guild looking for him, they're gonna trust someone who's all the way at the high. You know? Someone who's really high rank. You
But
see him looking
why
around saying, oh, I'm
Caius?
investigating.
We could choose Torin. Torin would make more sense.
Would it?
What if who's the other guy's name? The fake father guy? Starts with an M,
Medeus?
I think.
Modeus.
Medeus?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do Medeus and Caius look similar? Maybe he's actually disguised
they're
as Medeus.
They're twins.
But then why would he have the scar, I guess?
I don't know. What I think is because I think the barkeep was telling the truth. Like, hey, I know this man. He comes here often, disguised as this, and goes by this name. And so the seeker was like, I'll just take up this person, and they
Yeah.
won't realize it's me.
Yeah. I still think, though, that he did it to, like, fool anyone from the guild who maybe came looking for you. Because, again, like, Caius is all the way up at the top. You know?
Yeah,
Oh.
I
But
don't
Alpheus
think
is
so.
better.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I
and
mean,
there's,
Alpheus, Caius, I mean...
Yeah, but why? I don't. The reason he chose Kai specifically is I think he is around this place enough to be
Yeah.
common.
Well, probably, because he has ties to your family.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
is not a good sign
so-
for me.
Man,
Probably visits your mum and is like,
Well,
I
don't
can't
say
handle
that.
this. I'm not.
Because if he visits my mom in that form, that's the bad things. Bad things.
what do you mean bad thing?
She could be kidnapped. I don't fucking know. We have to find out.
No, I'm not saying the fucking shifter. I'm saying actual Caius probably visits your mum.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know, but still, that if that's the
Why don't
case,
you ask
then
your mum what she gets up to with Caius?
God. We already
just
know
I wanna
since I
contribute-
exist.
I want to contribute to the theories, but every theory I put to the table is gonna be. It's either gonna be super
How do we know?
deceptive
You
or
could
the
be
truth.
baiting us. You
Yeah.
could be baiting us the entire time.
I do. I know that Rin doesn't do things without a purpose.
See, just say it in the Rogers voice, so it sounds like it's from an NPC.
Yeah,
I have purposely misled you guys as Roger before, though,
you
because like,
motherfucker.
not like
What?
not
What
like
did
I
you
need
do?
to just mislead them, but it'd be like something Roger would think this is happening, even though I know as a DM this is not happening.
I did like that natural one on him. He was probably so confident. Like, yeah, I'm gonna catch this little kid. He sucks at sighting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that too.
I
I
like
need my
how
fucking
in-
owl then.
I was really mad when I was like, because I didn't expect Chloe to come either. I expected Chloe to kind of go off into the darkness, into the distance, go on her own.
How did
And
you
you guys
not
were like,
know?
no, I'll come with you. And I'm like, great, another NPC to play. Woo!
Yeah.
How
We're
did
just
you not?
slowly
It
building up.
seems like the natural thing to do. So it's like, yeah.
Well, no, I expected.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't tell you what I expected because there's other scenarios that could have happened and shit like that. But
There's also
I
the
didn't
fact
expect
that,
the
like,
exact line of travel. So
yeah. There's also the fact that,
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna
when
be mad
Chloe-
if freaking Farino was like, "Oh, you guys would go on foot." It's like, no. This is kind of your fault too.
Yeah, because he let all of the fuckers in. Like, why is there not some sort of, like, I don't know, magic barrier that doesn't, like, whack with bad intentions in?
I think I was
I
silenced
thought that existed.
or
There's
something.
there's literally a spell that lets you detect that shit.
I don't know. Maybe he's too busy drooling over elf woman.
Yeah, drooling with a cub and mentally undressing